But I'm already good at that, and I don't even have admin.
Anyways, am I good to start streaming?
Yeah.
Sure.
Alright. Alright, we're live.
Are we live?
Yeah.
Alright. Hi everybody. We're playing again. Yay!
Time to gamble with my life.
Huzzah!
Who wants to do the recap?
I mean, it was just us basically showing up to town, Rosa introducing us to her children, and us shopping, yeah.
And then decide to do a job where my mother's not going to die horrifically inside the woods in the most undeveloped path ever. That's literally littered with bones and death, you know.
Don't worry about it.
For some reason, they decided that was better than water travel.
We're doing
Yeah,
some
no,
kind of
right,
convoy thing, and I convinced them that I'm a court magician.
You see, here's the thing. If you look at the map, Fiery, you will see that the Stellar Cave Republic only has one road and no connection to water anywhere.
True. And we're currently...
Rivershine.
In Rivershine.
Yeah. Wait.
But you forgot the best part. This job will pay you all a total of 800 gold.
850. I talked them into 50
oh, yeah,
more.
You're right, 850.
Oh, well, that was up for debate. They
And
said
then we
that
got
they
an
would
additional
talk
50
with her.
because of my degree.
Yeah.
Like, that was more of like a, I will ask the lady if she will
No,
be
it
okay
was
with
up to debate until they show the degree, which solidified it.
So you are getting the 850, and you are... So, wait, who the hell are you guys?
Hi, my name is Kenji, and I like cats. I play Juniper, you know, the cat barbarian.
The one that has the icon muted and also is in the middle. I still need to draw Star Dude's character.
Yes, I'm still White Turtle getting held in hand.
Oh, surprisingly, I've been having a few art projects that have been preoccupying me.
Alright.
Mainly the Jaster's commission, and then I do a small personal project. Mainly been Hugh Vember.
Remember, if you are watching this, commission the Corvus. Always commission the Corvus. Only submit your money for art for the Corvus. Everyone else is inferior.
I wouldn't say that.
We're
I can't.
going with that one.
We are not getting paid for this.
I can't draw backgrounds for the life of me.
I do have an incentive. I live
We
with
don't.
that.
We don't have a gun pointed at our heads. Don't worry.
Don't worry. Oh god, Corvus definitely isn't cocking the gun right now. Anyway.
I am blinking twice.
I didn't hear what you said.
Speaking of the Corvus, who are you?
Hold on. I have to readjust my headphones because I tried to listen in on the dog, but then the dog did not reiterate his thing, so I'm just gonna ignore him.
Also, pizza ready.
I was just saying something about eating the cat.
I didn't hear you, and then I tried to ask, like, what did you say? And then you just stuck your tongue out at me.
Okay, because I was being a goober.
Anyways, who were you asking? I'm Corvus, also Felix Tick Schaffer. Tick being nickname. That's always how I've seen people write down nicknames, is like as in the same placement as a middle name, but with the quotation marks around it. So I did that. The drawing of him is behind my head.
And who's the person who hasn't said anything? Being very strange and swirly.
Are you talking about Fiery?
Yes.
Soup. It's soup.
Alright, well, there's the character introduction. So, you guys were told last time that there would be a little bit of time, probably like 15 minutes to 30 minutes before the lady is ready, and that you would meet her at the edge of town. So, if there is any last-minute prep you wish to do, now would probably be the time. Juniper especially knows that this is probably the wildest and most forest-like trail there is. You should probably be ready.
For what?
Something's gonna get us, probably.
Considering that apparently...
Whatever it is, can Soup roll the chance to have it know them, no matter what it is? That's all I ask.
We will discuss it.
This is my childhood friend, Balthazar, the elder.
Oh yeah, we have to go visit the Soup Tower.
The Soup
yeah,
Tower?
Soup Tower.
Soup Tower?
We'll talk to Jaster about it later.
Retarded man-child has returned.
I will mention, I'm pretty sure, I'm gonna have to...
Alright, make sure you get your TikTok, like, story time, thing in the corner there, Corvus, yeah.
You little shit. I will mention YouTube apparently does not... Jesus Christ. Apparently YouTube does not like the mention of any kind of, like... What was it? There was some random TF2 stream that got fucking eviscerated, like 2-3 months down at the line of having been uploaded because some rando said the F slur and the R slur.
In chat?
It's okay.
No, like, or yeah, in voice chat.
Damn.
Yeah. I think it was he was trying to get Jaster to say it, and the Jaster's just like, no.
But, in any case, is there anything anyone wants to prep, anything anyone wants to go buy, now knowing what this job is?
I don't know what this job is.
Paid up front, we still are limited in money.
Yeah, we don't have any more money to buy stuff with.
I still have 6.
And I think everybody is broke.
I'm not broke.
It's like the ass.
Yeah,
How much money do I have?
Also, you all learned that, Juniper, despite being a massive barbarian, who, you know, he's a bit brutish, he's somehow a lady of New Canaan. Not New Canaan, Canaan. I don't know where the new came from.
New Canaan.
New Vegas, baby. It got nuked, now it's new.
That's Vegas, baby.
So, yeah. That's something you could interact with your character amongst yourselves, for, you know, before the lady comes around.
I mean... Neat.
If you want.
I hope you can't hear me chewing.
You're good.
So are you guys just gonna sit in silence for the 15 minutes, or are you guys going to?
I got no.
I pressed the wait button.
Isn't that one eating like an 80-pound steak and made himself sick?
Oh yeah, no, you guys are still eating, yeah. You guys are enjoying your like 8-star meal or whatever the fuck.
Me.
Should I be concerned with that?
I want light. I want light.
I'm just counting it down.
You're concerned with what? Who are you speaking to?
I mean, maybe, like, it's better for your eyes when you have, like, a light overhead while looking at a computer screen rather than not.
Oh no, the darkness just makes my eyes feel better. The other way just gives me a headache.
I was born in the darkness, molded by it. You merely adopted it.
What?
So I'm assuming at this point we're just enjoying our meals?
Yeah.
Yes.
I want to interact with each other at all, just sitting in silence, eating your meals.
No, I give everyone coffee with my pot of endless coffee.
The waiter doesn't seem too pleased, but also you're now working for the lady, so he can't really say anything.
What, that Kenshi gave us coffee?
They can deal with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit out of luck, I don't know.
Why is he mad he doesn't have to do his job?
No, it's like...
Well, I think he should be more mad about having to carry that 80 carat fucking steak.
Because, like, I know, like, if I just saw someone pouring themselves drink and I didn't have to worry about this or that, I'd probably be just like, neat. I can focus on other things.
So, is everyone here ready to go into our most dangerous bit of woods yet?
Did you say the most dangerous bit of woods?
The dangerous bit of woods yet, yeah.
Danger? What's
Well,
that?
you've been in the middle of the woods.
I would say it
Well,
wouldn't
that's
be.
proof. This is the most dangerous we've been, is what I said.
So is Soup.
I mean, I guess, considering we've mainly been on paths and on somewhat of paths or whatever.
This is just a new path, essentially.
Yeah.
I was trying to strike that up
Wait.
in character.
Wait, I got a question, Jaster.
Yes?
Due to my background, am I the first person to return from the Feywild?
You are the only person to ever been to the Feywild. No one else has made it. But you don't know that.
I guess I'm a legend walking.
You should have asked that, like, later.
The only thing is you're too fucking stupid to realize you're a legend.
Yeah.
And no one's
We
gonna
need
believe
to
you
get this
about
man an intelligence thing so he's somewhat normal.
What do you mean they're not gonna believe me? I got 20 charisma, baby.
You're just gonna think
I
you're
convinced somebody I'm a court wizard.
In any case.
Yeah, and I got
guys,
a cooking degree.
You guys all finish your meals and mentally prepare for what you might encounter in the woods. After that, you know that you don't have to pay because the lady will be paying for it.
Nice.
And you guys head to the edge of town where you were told you would meet with the lady.
Alright.
Once you get there, about 2 minutes pass, and you see a lot of otters carrying various implements of war, different pikes, different spears, some with swords and shields, kind of surrounding this very tall cat, taller than them at least, about the same size as Juniper, and striking a very, very eerie resemblance.
What do you mean eerie resemblance? I mean, they're related. That's not necessarily eerie.
Let me have my buzzwords.
Yeah, D&D description is just throw in random buzzword. Don't think about it too hard.
No.
Don't think about it.
And as they approach you, the otters kind of part away and head back to the city. And among the party you will be escorting is the lady, their assistant, and two shorter pug guards. Not, the best equipped, definitely below what you're used to feeling. But they're there nonetheless.
I mean, at least there's some guards.
Turning the light
on.
Intelligence
You see
is
the
something
lady
wise.
kind of size all
You
of
could be
you
very
up,
smart
spending a
with this
little
stupid
bit
shit.
extra time on Juniper.
What about Juniper?
And
Why
Sorry,
lady
I was
look
turning
at
the light
us?
on. Just fell off without it.
oh, you are the special one.
You mean special?
Yes,
I
me
I wish
special,
to
me court
know-
wizard.
Yes, of course. Yes, I wish to know who I will be traveling with. One of
Me
you,
Alba.
I know very well. I don't know the rest of you.
Understandable. I'll do like a curt bow and be like, I am Felix Schaffer, also known as Tick. My friends, I used to work at Pawington as a guard. In military, hold on, as a soldier. Blah, blah.
I try and copy her bow as close to as
Roll
I
a
can, but
performance.
with
Isn't he very good at that still?
I
You
19.
nail it.
mean, Felix is
Yeah.
a dude.
Me Alba, me court magician.
Yes, I am very sure. Here you go, my special friend, and she hands you like basically a caramel candy. It's basically like Werther's.
Alright, I chomp down on it instantly.
No, you don't. Oh.
I crack it in two.
And you, my scaled friend. You're the chef, correct?
Yes.
Yes. What was your name again? I can't remember.
Soup.
Soup.
Soup's parents didn't love him.
She's going to slowly look over to the assistant, and he's just gonna shrug. Yes, Soup, and my lovely daughter Juniper. I know quite well. So, yes, we will be traveling for this trail, for lack of a better term. And I guess you will be escorting me.
Trust me, Mother. You don't have to trust me. I've been with them long enough. They can handle themselves.
I do trust you in ways.
Don't fear, woman. Be strong. Let me roll persuasion. 9.
Finally.
Yes, you are. And she kind of like pats you on the head a little bit. And she's just gonna look over to Juniper and be like,
I'm not sure how strong. I'm not sure how strong this one is. They just got
very well. I mean, so I suppose you lead the way. We are starting late. So I suppose we will have to tent in the middle of the trail. So I will follow your example. I trust you entirely.
Should we put him out of misery?
Yeah, no fucking way.
She may not trust us, but it'll be fine. We're here to do our job.
She trusts you, Tick.
Fair enough. I mean, I am former military working as security detail for the past, I don't know how long.
That's not odd, yeah.
So, yeah.
So,
Alright.
how would you guys like to go about this? How would you guys like to set up? Tell me what you are doing to navigate through this.
No, we gotta navigate? No, we're fucked.
You're not navigating, it's just, how are you setting up your patrol?
marching order and everything.
Escort, how are you looking around? What are you looking for specifically? What activity are you wanting to
I just look at all the wildlife.
I would like to be, like,
Wildlife is a bad thing.
keeping an eye out, so to speak, but I think it's between you and I, who's taking the front, who's taking the back.
I would like also to lean into Juniper.
Okay.
Soup understands you know how to look for good foraging, yes?
This is not the place to look for foraging actively. Your attention's ready.
We're currently trying to make sure we don't get jumped or anything.
Fair enough, then we look later. Because I'm assuming I need to cook, and Soup has nothing to cook with right now.
I have a bag of potatoes and other various things.
Perfect.
Plus, I have rations, if anything.
Me got ration, too.
Anyways, I'll be taking the front and keeping an eye out that way. And you said you'll be taking the back. Soup, are you wanting to join one of us? Or...
Soup will go in front.
Alright.
I'm gonna be in the middle, just looking around for any animals, like little birds and shit.
Okay.
Oh, also, when you left, you said that Rosa said, I must go attend to babies. I will catch up.
Rosa is gonna be catching up with us at some point or another. I just kind of shrug. One of her children probably needs something from her. Alright. Is anyone missing anything?
Perception to look for birds. 19.
So, birds are actually people in this, but you do see plenty of butterflies. You see a couple moths deeper in the forest. You see some flies, but these are like fat flies, like probably the size of a person. Not like, you know, a
Ooh.
person, but an animal person.
Fat fly over there.
Yeah, great notice.
And some moss. Fluffy moss. Real deep down there.
Let's move forward onto the trail. And I'm gonna start kind of motioning for us to move forward and kind of do the thing of like, I'm gonna start walking forward, guys. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, we'll start moving.
Yeah. So
I guess I'll also start slowly moving with you.
You do see still, it's very,
Jesus.
you still see the scars in the path in front of you where the great trees were dragged through and, you know, pretty much removed from this area.
You just have.
You also see, like, you know, damage to, like, surrounding areas. It's not like, it looks rough, but from what you know, this is kind of normal because people usually want to get these trails done as fast as possible, not make them look pretty and nice.
They're here to be useful, not to be
safe,
pretty.
If anything.
Yeah. You know from... Actually, make me a history check.
Who are you asking to make a history check?
Anyone who wishes to. Also, what were you rolling perception for?
Just keeping an eye out.
Okay.
Because
So while everyone's rolling their history, who wants to roll?
Oh, we roll in history now.
You do notice, you know, different trails. You know that some deer has passed through here. There's also the tail marks of an eye who climbs in the trees. You see their scratch marks in the bark itself.
Fun.
The forest has not yet let this area of the forest go yet. And for anyone who has rolled above a 15, you don't think it's going to let go anytime soon. Not at least in your life.
Fun.
I'll change that. I'm gonna beat up the woods.
Kenshi, what you know is that there's also talks of maybe an underground system that the Stellar Cave Republic is
the Underground Railroad
fiddling around with. Of course, this is just theory and speculation. But yes, with your perception check, there's no immediate threat right now, but you know that this is not a very safe trail right now.
Which is the reason why I'm, like, on guard. I'd probably say for the party, this is probably the most on edge you will see Tick, considering the situation.
And for once, I agree it's reasonable.
For once, the paranoia for Felix is reasonable.
Yes. Also, with your perception check, you do see deeper into the woods the occasional corpse. Some picked clean, some rotting. You also look up every once in a while and you do see a worker impaled on one of the trees on the side of the road.
Jesus.
Should have dodged better.
You also hear a cat purring for some reason.
Well, there's 2 cats in this party right now, so we can't point to one of them.
So, while you guys are on edge, looking around, you do have a few hours before sun goes down, which makes you all a little bit worried. Admitted.
Makes us worried, or?
Yes, because especially you, with your crit perception check, you know for a fact, no matter where you stop in this woods, it's gonna be a dangerous night either way.
Oh boy.
I'm just gonna be playing my pan flute whilst we go.
Like, as we're, like, going along...
No.
Okay.
Can I tell him not to?
You can try, yeah.
Soup suggests not playing the music in these parts. The forest does not like the sounds.
Yeah, let's not attract unwanted attention.
Oh, sorry, that's performance. I meant that.
Soup suggests taking the flute.
Sorry, I rolled a 23 on performance and a 17 on persuasion, saying
It
no.
is really good music.
I do not care. I'm like,
a
okay,
survivalist.
stop
Put the food away,
now
let me take it.
before I will take it from you, is what my character's gonna do.
Please.
I'm going
Oh,
to
that's
do
23.
intimidation
Yeah, no,
with...
the big scary dog is like growling at you.
I was about to do commanding presence. Oh hell, I apparently
No,
have...
you win
Aw.
either way.
Well, the funny thing is I've got dragon fear.
And I do... well, too bad. I'm just like, no. We're not attracting
so, Star, you may
Aw.
not be that smart, but you get the feeling that if the big dog is worried, the big armored dog is worried, you should probably be worried.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop playing. I'm just gonna start playing with my cards.
Alright.
So what is everyone else wanting to do? We have a few hours before you make camp. From what you can see, you do see some deer out in the distance, but they don't seem to be that interested in you.
Good. So we're probably going to have to do watch overnight. I'm going to be doing it in a semi-hushed tone. So how are we wanting to do watch, or are we all wanting to figure that out when we get there?
Do we have multiple nights out here, or just the one?
It's gonna basically, if you were to leave at like the crack of day from Rivershine to get to the Stellar Cave Republic, you could probably get there just before nightfall. But you guys left later in the day.
So it'll be just one night. Yeah.
If need be, I
Soup
can stay
still
awake
has
during.
the potion of no sleep.
That would also make it easier for one of us to stay awake during.
I'm perfectly fine with staying up all night.
But me sleepy.
Not everyone has to stay up all night.
Okay, me sleep.
Yeah. I'm gonna say that one's not gonna be doing any watch. But for Soup and Juniper, are one of y'all wanting to do just a shift? Is one of us gonna be staying up all night? Heck,
Soup can assist.
Heck, I'm down to stay up all night, potion or not.
Same here.
Soup will assist.
Alright.
So you guys are talking about that amongst yourselves.
It's kind of like past whispers, because Soup and I are in front and Juniper's in the back, to be fair.
Yeah. Whenever you look back, you do see... Whoop, hang on. My monitor just flipped off. Hang on.
I love when that happens.
You see, like, the scribe kind of, like, handing paperwork back and forth and, passing over a, folder. A relatively, you know, an unusual-looking folder.
I mean, considering they're on, like, a diplomatic mission, that makes sense that they've got to do some paperwork. Might as well get it in while you're walking, I guess.
Yeah, and with that folder, rather than opening it, looking at it, signing a few things, that goes directly into the lady's jacket. I'm gonna say specifically, who's looking at this while it's happening?
Well, I'm at the back.
Not me.
So.
Me sleepy.
You're still working.
But me sleepy.
So, alright. So who's looking at this while this is going on? Who's seeing this?
I'm in the back, so I'd probably see it.
Yeah, I would figure the cat would, yeah. I would maybe see it from the front, but I'm keeping more of an eye towards the woods.
Let's say, Felix make a perception check, just, you know.
To see if I notice it.
Yeah.
Since my focus is out or whatever.
Yeah, you don't notice, so you're too busy in the woods. Felix, not Felix, what the fuck? Juniper, however, go ahead and make me a perception check as well to see if you can notice certain things about the folder.
Exit opening
Let's see. 14.
You see, because you're relatively close by, you see the seal of the Stinkerton Detective Agency on that folder. Something very common in Canis politics. If you want, you can roll a history to see if you can remember why it's common.
Forget. Does my character like them?
No, I know nothing about that.
Yeah, you wouldn't. You know, you're a bit busy right now. You see it and you're like, that's odd. And
oh, that's right. My character does not like the Stinkertons.
Yeah.
You
don't know this.
Well, I don't know, but I was just like, what is my character's opinion? And it's just, Stinkertons are a shady private investigation company I do not like.
But, yeah, I mean, it's going to be a rather, strenuous, very stressful walk, but it's going to be uneventful. You do see the occasional horrid creature in the background, but nothing approaches you. Is there anything anyone else wants to do before arriving to where you will be? And how dark are you allowing it to get, by the way?
I want us to have some daylight to set up camp, because as far as I'm aware, none of us have night vision, right?
Yeah, we can find any sort of little burrow or hole. Also, as a cat, I have good night vision.
I got none.
But yeah, anything that is somewhat defensible in the slightest.
Alright, let's say we get to the point where you're looking for a place to make camp. Let's have everyone roll a, perception.
Alright. 10.
15.
Holy shit, I got 16.
So,
Roll.
Felix.
Yeah?
You're kind of used to this kind of hostile environment from your time fighting the Shadow Pelts. You know what's good, you know what's not. You see a fallen tree along the side of the road. Seems like they didn't bother to take that one with them. Looks mainly because there is a giant carved out hole in it.
Seems like a decent spot then, huh?
Very good for lumber. It will be a tight fit, but you will all fit. Just fit.
I mean, to be fair, I know personally, like, with how I'm gonna be on guard, I'm gonna be more of outside, so it's not everyone's gonna be in there. So I'll be more on the outside, keeping an eye out, hunkered down.
You also, and as you guys setting down, set up tent, you all hear this sort of growl / howl in the distance. Everyone except for Alba, because they don't know, make a nature check. See if you can identify what might be making that noise.
Well, I got some pretty alright nature skills. I got a +4 into survival. Oh wait, nature, yeah, -3. Yeah.
This would be
nah.
I would say, personally, I think, considering the route it's getting towards the Shadow Pelt, I think purely because of my character's background, I'm going to be nervous about any hell to be the Shadow Pelt.
Well, you don't know what it is. Most of you don't know what it is. Except for two. That would be Kenchi and Fiery. You two recognize this. You've heard it before. You recognize it as the call of a barbarian trying to find its tribe. You know that they walk the wood looking for prey. You've heard story of them going toe to toe with deer. Whether or not what they say about them is true, that's another story.
I'm really considering howling as well.
You know they're real, and you know, you don't want to find a full-grown one. You don't even want to find an adolescent. So probably staying in the tree is a good bet.
Everyone into the tree.
Bears are pretty good climbers.
No, it's like
grounded one
toppled
anyways.
over.
Yeah, it's a toppled over.
That one. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's first to like hide away in.
We're hiding out in the hollow of the fallen tree.
Yeah.
Yeah. How dark is it at the moment?
There's still a little bit of light left, and I'm assuming you guys want to start a fire.
Yeah, small.
We can do without inside the thing. It's probably best without. We're huddled up like that. We don't need warmth. Really. It doesn't reach freezing.
Well, yeah, we're naturally isolated.
Insulated, you mean?
Isolated. Insulated. Yeah, there we go.
That's the word.
And hey, I can give people warm coffee if it's that cold that they need something to warm themselves.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So, you do have.
By the way, you notice my eyes glow in the dark because magic sparkles.
Huh.
That's it.
So, with all this in mind, you have a bit of time to set up a fire, cooking before the sun goes down, to maybe even, God forbid, talk to each other, or talk to the lady, or the guards, or the assistant.
Well, first thing first, I'm gonna have my 3 hunting shafts strewn about.
Okay.
I guess I'll start cooking.
Yeah, if no one else has anything to do, I will talk when everyone's done their thing.
I think I just kind of. I'm going to scout the area to see the best like angles and stuff like that in comparison to where we're at. To see if there's a way, if there's like any fallen branches or so, that if there's a vulnerable angle for us to be noticed, I could set up like some camouflage basically.
Yeah, sure, you can absolutely do that. Make me. What would be a good check for this?
Either survival.
Make me a survival, yeah. No,
The fuck?
Everything's fine.
Like, there's obviously places you could set up outside, but
I love it.
you know you'll probably be a bit more safe inside.
I'm just gonna set up my bedroll and just go to bed.
Is there any like alternative route aside from the front? Because I am worried that if something does happen, that we'll be trapped in the tree.
I'll say that it goes through both sides of the tree.
Okay.
I don't know, what do they bring?
I'll just kind of then double check that we have an escape route if anything goes wrong. Just in case.
And this is also, I should specify, this isn't like a full tree. This is like
I like that one.
Let's say it's like 4 feet long. No, not 4 feet. Let's say like 10 feet long and probably like 6 feet high.
I don't know, what do you call a magic cow?
It's a big ass tree.
Yeah, but it's not like a whole tree. It's like sections of tree. But yeah, so soup. You wanted to, I'm assuming, make soup.
Yes.
I'm assuming you set up a fire. I'm not gonna make you roll for that. Actually, we're gonna do an all combined roll. What kind of soup are you making?
What ingredients does Juniper have? I heard potato before.
I got potato, carrots, fly meat, that's been.
Do you have onion?
Let me see if I have that listed as. I have wild onion and garlic.
Okay, we're making Zama borscht.
Okay.
It's
So
potato, onion, and meat soup.
Okay. I will have you now roll a survival check with that +1 for cooking.
Okay. It's an 8.
With that, it's not your best work. It's passable. Considering the situation you're in, the ingredients you have.
There is not a single aromatic that would be a normal Zama borscht.
Yeah.
Wait, let me see if I have any aromatics that will let Jaster, say it had advantage.
I would need traditionally dill. I would need dill.
I don't think I chose dill as thing.
Can I do another survival to see if I can see any dill in the vicinity area?
You can make a perception check to see if you can see any herbs nearby. You see one just a bit inside the woods.
That can only end well.
Go at your own risk.
Would everybody still be able to see me?
Yes.
Okay. I can just, I guess, grab it.
Make an intelligence check real quick. Nah, you think it'll be fine.
So, I'll lean to Juniper then. Do you think that dill is safe to get?
You don't know it's dill.
Oh, you said it was.
No, I said it was a herb.
Oh, okay. I thought you said it was, and that's why I was fine going.
You can't make it out from right here. You'd have to get closer.
Soup will take passable soup.
It's definitely heartier than like most trail food, and it tastes better than most trail food, but it's not like an average meal.
It's not that 5-star gourmet shit I made before. Oh wait, because I have Cook's Tools proficiencies, can I borrow Felix's and add another 2 to that?
You can. I'll allow it.
Oh, not Felix, Juniper.
Yeah,
so yeah, that's actually a 10. So it's average.
So yeah, it's average. It's definitely better. Like, it's not knock your socks off. It's a bit disappointing compared to your degree, but it is good food, and the lady seems happy. And she murmurs something to herself about worth the extra 50 gold.
Nice.
So, Alba's asleep, surprisingly. What about the rest? You've had your meal, and you're kind of starting to settle down for the night. Does anyone want to talk to each other?
Dearest.
Okay. So, we'll swoop to there in a second. Is anyone else want to do anything? Talk to anyone?
I'll probably start just keeping an eye out in general.
Okay. And Soup, what about you?
I guess I'll go and try to sleep for now. I'll wake up for the later half of the night to help guard.
Got it.
So are y'all both wanting to?
I'll probably just be awake the whole night.
You're gonna be awake the whole night with me? Alright.
Well, you do notice that, like, one of the pugs drags over a shorter, like, stick and, like, sits on it like he would sit on a log.
You just have to kill yourself. It's just done. Yeah.
I just kind of...
I mean, a fair
I'm
response.
fine with him sitting with me as I just kind of watch the entrance.
He breathes real loud.
Mostly.
Because he's a
Poor
pug.
pugs.
How the fuck does a pug end up being in this environment and not, like...
There hasn't been enough generations to fix his genetic code.
More of just, I'm curious as to, like, how does he survive?
Pugs don't live long.
Exactly.
Like, they live significantly shorter lives than any other dog breed.
So their lifespan's the same as the average soldier. Got it.
Like, it's maybe 2/3 as long.
Jeez.
Perfect for a soldier. You don't have to pay retirement. No, Jaster, legitimately, people would like hiring pugs for mercenary stuff like this just because they don't have to pay retirement as much then.
Yeah.
As dark of a thought as that is.
I'm just gonna ignore the breathing sounds and keep an ear out, so to speak.
Yeah. So, let's cut over to the Purrington. Both ladies. You see the assistant going back and forth, like, saying, alright, so we need these resources from the mines. We have to secure these. Anything else is a bonus. Right? There's also rumors of other materials. We don't even know what they are. And they stop when you walk over.
So how do we land this job? If I remember correctly, this is above the family's pay grade.
Yes, there has been a, how do we say, falling out with, the last person who would have, handled these situations. Fell out of favor with the, Marquis. You know, it was apparently discovered that he had been taking bribes from the Union. Oh, it was a terrible thing. I don't know how it was found out, but I'm glad it was. And she kind of winks at you.
Yeah, that sounds about right for the family.
Roll another history check.
Give it a second. Every time I close the character, it takes a second to load up the laptop.
I'm sorry, Kat.
It's better than nothing.
Fair.
I could give Corvus like access to your character sheet, just so that way.
It's fine.
History, you said?
Yes. Doesn't even matter. You have advantage anyway, just because you're in that environment. This is normal. This is very normal Canis politics.
Yeah, like I said, sounds about right for the family.
No, this goes beyond the family. It's everyone.
Well, yeah, but the family's part of the politics.
Yeah. With that hit 19, you know that. How close did you pay attention in your books when you were like in schooling?
Early on, maybe somewhat.
Make an intelligence check. I just want to see if I can give you the information I want to give you versus.
That's the same roll.
Yeah. Just go ahead and make a roll just in case.
I closed it again. Okay, there it is. Intelligence.
Oh my god, intelligence? Does the cat have that?
Yeah.
I got a dirty 20,
you actually
so.
had a very.
Damn.
When you were young, you had a very fun teacher who made learning the history of Canis interesting. There was a lord whose name has been lost, who pretty much gutted the old government of Canis, probably about 75, 80 years ago, through using different sources to find information showing the corruption of that government. And that kind of has lived on in a bastardized way, where before it was just him getting to the truth. Now it's, I'm going to elevate myself. I am going to now dig every single piece of dirt I can on you until I find something that I can use to my advantage, or to remove you entirely.
Yeah, they're finding the 20-year-old tweets of you saying something minorly racist to get you deported.
Pretty much, yeah.
And by deported, I mean hanged.
But to be fair, compared to the times before, compared to now, a lot less corruption.
Hey, I guess that's a benefit.
So, she's like, yes, so, the Marquis has taken an interest in the Purrington. We may rule Whiskervale yet. And, as long as everything goes right, she, pats her jacket pocket. We should be just.
They had to spread their wings and fly away.
And why are they sending you now that we're actually rising up out here? This seems like something for someone expendable.
Yes, well, with this being a newer colony, well, I guess not colony, kingdom, that has been added to the global stage of the forest, they saw it fit to send
Cuts
someone
off penis,
our
grows bird tits and flies off.
persuasion, as opposed to say scribe or a clerk as a sign of respect.
Hey,
Bless you.
Jesus Christ.
Thank
Don't die, Jaster. I'm sneezing.
That wasn't me sneezing.
Oh, who was that sneezing then? Sounded like you.
Dim.
It sounds like the plan that Jaster did. Yeah, that sounds fair. Still.
And he's...
Dangerous work.
Yes, I can't say when I received this assignment I was the most overjoyed, but the sacrifices must be made. But yeah. So how has your gallivanting been?
Oh, it's been lovely so far.
Well, I do wish you would come back and come back to us to take your place among us. I do hope you're at least happy with the decisions you've made.
Oh, I certainly am. If I do go back, it won't be anytime soon.
Damn.
Well, I hope it is soon. We do have this wonderful lord who has taken an interest in the family that I would be ecstatic for you to meet.
Escaping the proposition of getting married to someone I do not have interest in is the main reason I left.
Well, we're not gonna force it, dear. We just want you to meet.
Look, especially now that we're rising, there's going to be enough suitors that eventually some sort of wheel and deal that would give us a bit of power or some valuable thing. It's going to be freshened in some way eventually.
Okay. Hang on, I just lost my train of thought.
You're good.
Yeah,
Hey.
well, I would like that not to happen, but I can understand your concern, and I just hope that it is my goal to ensure that you are just happy.
Well, I can thank you for that. But again, anything politics related. That's why I left.
Well, oh, I see. She seems a little dejected with that, but she seems to have like some conflict in her. Like she wants you to be happy, but also she wants to continue the family.
Look, don't worry. I have enough interest in politics that, as you can see, when my own mother is being sent through this hellhole, I'm here for them.
Well, I do. It is nice to see you. I know last time we spoke there was kerfuffle, but we do miss you.
Well, if the travels bring us out there, I will certainly stop for a hike.
That would be great, and you can bring your friends.
Traveling companions, friends, yeah.
We can always put the special one in the servant quarters. I'm sure that would be,
You want to hear something funny?
But
Due to my high charisma, I have more intimidation than Tick.
I can up my intimidation with commanding presence as well.
Well, I can use the Dragon Fear.
What's that?
So somehow we're both the most intimidating people in the party.
I imagine Tick is actually intimidating. I imagine you just have a tantrum.
Yes, but a scary one.
Alright.
Especially if you're within 20 feet of them, because if you fail a saving throw, you might take 8d6 fire damage.
But yes, there is there are assurances in place as well that will ensure this goes well. So I don't think this will go poorly.
Nah, not parties soon.
Well, as long as things are fine for the family.
Yes, I'm sure they will be. Say what you will about the Stinkertons, they are excellent for these sort of.
I don't have interest in
what
good or bad that could be.
Okay.
Probably a mix of both.
I had rolled a 16, but it didn't show properly on the turn order.
Yeah.
I don't know why it keeps doing that.
Have you been to Stellar Cave Republic? Have you been in your travel?
I'm gonna say no.
Do you want to roll a history to see if you have been there?
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna say no, but yeah, I guess it would make sense if I like just go in dangerous places again.
Yeah.
I'll say that's a no. It's only a 12.
I'm gonna say that's a no. Oh well. That's a shame. There's not much we were able to glean about their culture and norms. We're just hoping that everything goes well. With the sanctions we've levied against Selvin, the damn birds, we need to make sure we pick our resources wisely. But yes, I would love to chat more, but I am tired and I still have so much prep work to do with this meeting tomorrow.
You get your rest.
I appreciate it, and you be safe in your guarding.
I cannot promise that. You never know with these ones.
I would prefer a bit more confidence.
You can't have confidence out here. You just... Look, I've been out here enough to know
really
that
worried.
Look, if I have the confidence to say that, that's the confidence that you should care about. Would you rather I lie and say that it's the happiest, prettiest place ever? Pretty part it can be, but...
Well, I don't want you to go that far, but I want you to be safe as well.
I'll try my best.
Okay. She realizes that that's the best that she's gonna get. So, yeah, she's going to continue to work and eventually fall asleep. So I'm assuming everyone else is going to sleep or taking watch.
Yep.
Yeah.
And everyone who is staying up all night, aka me and Felix, and eventually Sick will be up halfway through, but we have plenty of coffee.
Soup will be up halfway through.
Drinking. So if you stay up all night and drink the coffee, does that prevent a point of exhaustion?
If you want to say it adds a bonus or advantage on the roll, it's
okay.
For how it works is each night in a row you go without sleeping. It's a D10 con save plus 5 per extra night after the first in a row.
Okay. Alright, so let's say for everyone who's on guard, including the pug, the cat, and the dog, make perception checks.
Egg. All right, so I'm gonna do the other ability that I got the last use of it, which is basically.
If only I had like advantage or something.
Oh shit! I was scrolled it down. Oh fuck!
Apple, keep it down.
Yes.
Keep it down, motherfucker.
So
keep it down.
You two are just in there, kind of like looking around, trying to see what your canine and cat eye see.
Funny.
And the pug is just like, can you hear that? It sounds like it's coming from, and at that moment, the entire log above you lifts up and it's thrown to the other side of the road.
I'm guessing I wake up from my nap.
Yes, and I'm assuming you all turn around to look at it.
Yeah.
I'm going to.
I peek out the log.
You see a adolescent like not full grown, but adolescent bear
Ah,
standing over you, axe in one hand, sharpened claws in the other. And
not good.
that.
So the barbarian's dead, huh?
No, not yet. He's still alive.
I'm about to ask, did Abel look through the area that the Pug and I are at, or the escape route, quote unquote?
From the escape route.
Hmm.
And give me just a second. Let me just do the final touches to the map.
Oh boy.
And you can go ahead and place yourselves on the right side of the road, and you can proceed to roll initiative.
What's the range? Oh, by the way, you got the road
I'm sorry,
above
right
the grid.
Oh shit.
Can I roll to
Yeah,
know?
it's on the token layer. You gotta move it. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Jaster, can I roll to know them?
You will be rolling at disadvantage.
Hold on, who's
it's
that?
Also on the right side.
That's me.
Okay,
Holy Jesus!
You're gonna be like there.
Nat 20 on on initiative.
So yeah, you're all over here.
Why am I right next? Oh, biggest log. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
Shafa, get the fuck over here.
Hello,
you said that
mischief.
this is on the escape route. That should be on the other side of the...
like when I say it's the other side of the tree.
Yeah, it's not that long. It should be long enough for our party, like, so there should be a few squares between us, or?
Yeah, I guess that's fair. So you can be like in like middle of the road. So can the cat. I forgot to get the character tokens for the pug and everyone. Soup, make sure you put your guy somewhere over here.
He's there. Oh, I thought it would be on the
right
other side.
No, the right side of the road.
Okay, I thought he threw us to the opposite side that he
a
was
different
on.
tree.
So basically, no, it's still the same tree. It's just that it was hollow, like you were still laying on the ground. It's just that there was like a little cave in the tree that you were hiding.
And also, Jaster, how do I roll a disadvantage on knowing them?
Because this is
roll 2.
Yeah, just roll 2 and take the lower.
Just to make sure.
And I also need to find your thing so I can remember what your rates are. I think you're at.
I'm from 1 to 6.
Hey, Jaster.
And I'm gonna do the.
I forgot your table. I think it was like a 30% chance of them knowing you over there, so it's gonna be like 50.
Oh, that's completely different.
Yep,
Yeah.
all the skulls have advantage.
Yeah, so you don't know this one.
Or rather,
okay.
Advantage to get hit.
Jaster, you should have it in the future. Set up the as fiery, so if they roll exceptionally bad, they know him but hate him.
Yeah. Yeah, so we'll do that. We'll workshop that.
Let's see
so,
if they...
Soup, you're gonna probably be like, oh no,
Soup has been elongated. He has been elongated further.
He's getting spaghettified. There's a black hole up there.
Yeah.
All right. So 8.
So hang on. I also gotta get the NPCs because I forgot to get them. Let's see here. Who can I use?
And I'm just gonna.
Do you want your bell to glow?
Because Lamau Draconic. I'm gonna beat your
ass.
Yeah.
Get 'em, boys.
This will be.
Oh yeah,
Lady
that's what I added. I added the
Burrington
collar and
because
changed the eye color
would be
to that
funny.
skin is what I did.
So this is
I changed the
imagine a
fur
cat
color to match your
version
persona.
of this.
Oh yeah, but I was I did change the original skin.
I saw. I'm not gonna lie, the bell very much did stick out.
We'll have the Fallout Vault security guards be the 2 pugs. So one will be sitting next to you, and one will be over here. And then we'll say the assist is let me see. We'll say this little goblinoid creature is the assistant.
Oh, don't put him right within attack of opportunity range. Poor guy.
Yeah, that's a little mean, Jaster.
So, who hasn't rolled initiative yet? Sue hasn't rolled. And Kenshi hasn't rolled. And I'm gonna roll for the pug.
Yeah, I did roll, right? Yeah, I just didn't
you
look
rolled,
at my
you got a
result.
13. So, there's that 13, and then we have. Wow, the pugs are actually pretty nimble.
I mean, to be fair, he did hear it, so that would make sense.
Nothing more like a chopped off nub to get him going.
Not as fast, not as fuck off and ready to fight as you know, Abba, but alright, and let me roll initiative. The barbarian.
Alright. What do I know about barbarians?
I will allow you to roll a free history check to learn what you can. See what the military has taught you. You didn't pay attention in that.
No. They gave you false propaganda. They're completely safe and harmless. You should hug them. They're called teddy bears, after all.
Basically, they told me fuck all. It's like, you were worrying about the
No,
shadow pelts. Fuck off.
No, this was something you would have learned in basic training because the military also keeps the woodland big critters at bay away from town. You just didn't pay attention to the bear section. You were more worried about the deer. Because the deer are scarier to you.
Can I have a free history check too?
Sure. You know they exist, and you know they're very tribal. That's about it.
From his looks, does this seem like a fella I can just maul?
He is about 7 feet tall.
I'm just gonna slice it again.
Yeah, but can I maul
him? You know what? Make an intelligence roll.
Oh wait, you're right.
This is a time.
19, baby.
Yeah, you got this.
Goddamn course.
Yeah, no, you can do it.
You got this.
You think he's a pussy-ass bitch.
Eat shit and die, coward. We can see that.
You think this is just a moody teen who's gonna fucking just cry?
Let's suplex this motherfucker.
Alright, I didn't fail that bad.
I'm gonna just move up onto the other one. That's where I...
Alright, so I'm just gonna do this.
Alright, and what does that do?
It's basically just this spell, but I do it as a bonus action. And also for free, if I remember right. But I can only do that once in, well, per long rest. So,
okay.
Eat spray of cards, bitch.
Okay, so what's the DC? Is it Dex? It's a Dexterity save.
Yeah, he has to make it above a 15.
All right. See here.
I just whip out an ace card. Cards.
So he sees you start to manifest something, and he just kind of braces himself, and it doesn't. Hang on, let me just double check this.
It does half damage. That's it.
He braces himself. He does like the thing where he puts like his arms in front of him to take the damage there.
Alright, so he would take like 6.5. Do we round up or down?
It's down.
Yeah, it will be down because whatever you decide also applies for the enemy.
Alright, it's 6 force damage then.
Yeah. So he just kind of tanks that, and it looks like it did not do much.
Alright, and then I'm gonna cast Web.
And
I'm gonna cast the...
hang on, what's Spectral Card?
What?
What level spell is Spectral Card, and also what's the casting time on that? Spray of cards, I mean.
Spray cards, it's instant, and also because I had it on Ace, it's a bonus action.
Okay, so I forget. Are you allowed to cast like 2 spells?
Usually,
per turn, or
it's you can only use like one
It's
spell
because
slot
I'm a
per.
cartomancer. Because of that, I can have one ace card, which already has a prepped spell in it.
The thing is
Got it,
usually in
okay.
D&D, there's a thing of you can do one spell that requires a spell slot, and then a cantrip is the only other option you can really do per turn.
Yeah, if you use your bonus action casting a spell, your action can only be a cantrip if it's a spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at the same time, it is an ace,
We'll
which I
workshop that.
don't have to
We'll
focus
allow it.
on, I think.
How many of those do you have?
One, as I told you. I only
One?
have
Okay, so
one per
we'll-
long rest.
Yeah, we'll workshop it, and we'll see how it goes. Like,
All
I'm
right,
fine
well,
with it. We'll just have to talk about it and see how it might play out. So we'll keep it
there
for
we go.
now. But alright,
Yeah,
so
I'll
then
cast a
web.
web, connected from the tree to the ground, like in a triangle, kind of, trying to block the tunnel.
Oh no, the log's gone.
Well,
Log's on
you're
the other
showing
side
us
of the road.
as in the log or whatever
No,
the
that's where
hell
you
we
were
are.
laying on the ground.
Ah, fair enough. Then I just cast this on the ground around it.
Okay. So what does he need to do before
That's a
another
pretty good
dex save?
protection ward.
Let's see.
Does he need to make it immediately,
The
or
contour,
only if he moves?
each creature that starts its turn in the webs or enters that during its turn must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, the creature is restrained as long as it remains in the webs or until it breaks free.
Okay. So where exactly are you centering this?
Right here.
Okay. So Alright,
You're
let
not gonna
me
like
just
kill
draw
us
a little
all.
box so that way we remember.
Yeah. I'm just gonna keep it like this so you could draw it.
Oh, thank God.
By the way, the webs are flammable, so if you set them on fire, they'll burn for 1 turn and deal 2d4 fire damage.
Are you
Why
telling
don't
us
you
that,
Inspired
or
by that dodge.
What?
are you
Yeah,
telling
so-
us
No,
that in
yeah,
character?
I'm just gonna say, web Bernie.
Okay.
It ouch if you
So-
stand in.
Oh, alright. I want to clarify. Are you 100% sure that's where you want it?
You might want to put one forward because just that guy is.
Well, then I don't know if it covers him
It does. If
entirely.
he's in one
I will
square,
say it
then
will.
does.
Alright, then sure, I'll cast it here.
Okay.
I just like cast it at his face.
Alright, so
Web.
there, you can go ahead and release it now. So the black
There
area
you
is
go.
the web. He's going
Yeah.
to make a save.
Oh, he has to do it on his turn. So don't worry now.
Oh, on
Yeah,
his
at the
turn,
start
okay.
of his turn.
I thought it was an immediate thing.
Yeah, it's only if they start or enter it.
Let's see, that's a spell slot, so I gotta roll 1d20, baby. I got a 16, so no wild
Alright,
magic. No whammy.
Alright, is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
Run the fuck away.
Okay. You can go ahead and move your movement. Actually, you can move half your movement because you were laying down to sleep, then you cast the spells, then you got up, and now you're in.
Yeah, okay, let's see. Half my movement, so I'm just gonna move over there.
Okay.
There we go.
And-
Let's see, and yeah, that's it. That's all I could do.
Alright. Now it's time for the pugs. This one has to stand up, and he's going to move right here and kind of put himself between the lady and them. The civilians are going to move on their turn. These two, the assistant is going to draw a little knife and kind of like scooch the lady to the other, start to scooch the lady to the other side. This pug here is going to move over here and then proceed to whack it with its sword. So let me roll here. Actually, no, it has a spear. I forgot I gave it a spear rather than a sword.
Also, since I'm assuming the pugs are short, how tall are they, for reference?
They're like 2'3".
Twice their size, essentially.
Alright, so this one is going to grab the spear in 2 hands and poke at it. That is... He pokes at it, but kind of whiffs it and kind of catches it on one of his leather belts, and it doesn't really go through. And the other pug is just kind of like standing there ready to defend.
Damn, did she drop
It's
that
your
shit
turn.
and then just kick it down the fucking...
Whose turn is it?
Soup.
Soup. Okay.
Where the fuck did my guy go? Oh, he's covered by the dice.
What dice?
There was a dice for me over him. I'm like, where the fuck did Soup go?
Ah.
I guess for now, we'll have Soup back up a bit, and then I'll have him take a bow shot at it.
Okay, go ahead and roll. Okay, you hit. Roll damage.
8 damage.
I'm gonna poke it to death, and then it's gonna die.
I shall be right back.
That will be turn.
Alright, no bonus
that
actions,
will be
anything
a
like that.
16.
I don't think I have any I can do.
And it takes double
Okay.
damage from slashing, so that's
Also,
10
for
damage.
the sake of combat, I'm not gonna make you guys give this guy any cover because this guy's like 7 foot. These guys are like 2 foot, so you can hit him with no penalty.
Okay.
Nice.
Alright, that's good.
Can
Like
I,
anyone else in the
just,
party,
make
you'll
sure
impose
to
penalty,
crush
but for the
its
pugs,
skull?
yeah.
They're so short.
Fantastic. I crushed the damn thing.
Speaking of short, the barbarian. The barbarian's going to look at the one that tried to stab it, and then bring up its axe and bring it down.
What the fuck is his range?
That one cowered.
He's right in front of him.
Oh, the pug. I thought you were talking about.
Yeah.
So one of the pugs tried to stab it, and it's just gonna be like, heh, die.
Yeah, that hit. So, now he's gonna roll damage. That is a what? What?
Oh, what?
In the clan I've come from, cowards like him are hung.
Oh. Oh. You see the axe come down, and it looks like it lands in front of him, but then the pug splits in half.
Oh.
He has might.
Me not happy.
It was really close. Like, I rolled exactly the guard's hit dice.
Oof.
Oh, you rolled like double his health, so he's just dead flat out.
Oh, right. Yeah, no, you're right. It's double. So he's just now unconscious as there's a big gash in his front. And then he's going to take his other hand and claw at the other pug.
Did you say I already used both hands?
No, he only has the great axe. Jesus Christ. That hits. Yeah.
Understandable. What next?
And then it's gonna like scratch across his entire body, and he's gonna go flying like 10 feet, and he's gonna be unconscious as well.
Jesus.
I want to also let you guys know he's not doing a lot of damage. Well, he's doing a lot of damage for your level. He's just rolling really well.
Ah. Well, I can change that.
With that, he's going to look at all of you and let out a big ol' roar. And
I'm a
it doesn't do
barbarian.
anything now.
Not good. That's a spicy meatball.
Alright. Felix, it's your turn.
Alright, so I'm wanting him to drop that axe. Or I feel like it would be a good idea to get him to drop that axe. I'm gonna do a little, like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to basically, like, jump.
So you
Did he roll for the web on
Oh
his
wait,
turn?
hang on.
Hmm?
I did not. Hang on. I gotta double check something because I might have forgotten something.
What?
Did he roll for the
I
web?
didn't do the roll. So is it like at the start of his turn or if he moves?
It's at the start of his turn. He also has to do it since he started it.
Right,
Oh yeah,
so
he had
hang
to
on.
do the roll to
Yeah,
check
so
the
hang on.
dexterity.
So dexterity.
DC 15.
Alright, so
Actually, hold on. I was here, right?
So restrained, he can't do anything, right?
Yeah, he can use his
Yeah,
action to attempt
he
to
can
break
only
anything.
struggle to
You
try
used
and
a
get
lot of
free.
pointless word.
Okay,
I'm
so
going
he's
down.
going to instead. So these guys are fine now. Because I
All
forgot.
right.
I won't always go
Yeah.
back. Make sure you always
Yeah,
remind
go
me
back.
at the start of an enemy's turn that they're affected by something. Otherwise, I won't remember.
So,
Yeah.
so he's like
Yeah,
wrapped
just
up
try
in
to
literally
web.
remember.
on your screen to remember.
Yeah, you made a
Yeah,
black
I know.
cube.
I just no, I know. No, just
Everyone's-
always remind me.
We all have our stupid moments.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
So he just
I won't always
struggled?
be this nice, but yeah, he's now going to spend his turn trying to get free.
Just tied
To
it to
get
a
free,
pillar.
is it still Dex or?
It's a strength check against my
Oh,
spell
he's
save
made it that.
DC.
So 15?
Yeah.
Yeah, he makes it.
All right. Well, he's no longer restrained, but he's still in the webs. So when he ends his turn there, he'll have to make another dex save.
Alright, so he'll make another one. Essentially, what you made is a zone of no.
No
Yeah.
move. No nothing. Stop.
He makes that one, and he's going to realize that this is a problem, and he's going to spend. Oh, if he moves,
He did
does
say
that
he
trigger
ended
it?
his turn there. That's when he does the
No.
second
Each
First
creature
fire.
that starts its turn or enters them during its turn must make a dexterity saving throw.
Well, he
I
hasn't
did
entered.
say that it ended, so I'll honor that. I won't always be this nice, but I will honor it this time.
Yeah.
He does have his action.
All right. Also, yeah,
it
it doesn't have to roll when it ends. It only has to roll when it starts its turn or when it enters the web. That's it.
Okay, so
Okay.
he doesn't have to roll it again.
Yeah.
Alright, so alright.
Alright, that
So,
changes what I'm
whose
doing.
turn is it? Okay.
That changes what I'm. I brought myself
Wait.
back, but. What do you mean, wait?
No, I was just later reading it. I was thinking, like, does the web disappear? No, no. It stays for an hour as long as I have concentration on it.
10,
Yeah.
15, 20. Alright, and I should be able to reach him with my pike, because the pike is a ranged weapon, if I remember correctly. That's the reason why I grabbed it. Alright, I'm gonna try to. Because he's not, like, stuck in the web, right?
Not right now, no.
Yeah.
No.
I'm
Oh, by the
gonna-
way, the webs are difficult terrain and lightly obscure their area. That's it.
Yeah, I'm not in it. I'm just like, oh hey, funky shit. I'm just making sure his arm's not like stuck in the web, because I'm going to try to do a disarming strike and knock his weapon, like basically put myself between him and his weapon with the way I'm going to strike him.
Okay.
I need to first hit him though. Do I need to do it? You add the to the damage roll, but when do I say that I do this? When I hit, I can do it. Okay. So I'm gonna try to hit him first, of course. So.
And is he still restrained or did he break free?
He broke free, I
He
believe.
broke free.
Okay.
Alright.
He could have moved out of it.
Does a 19 hit?
Yes it does.
Alright, so I'm going to expend a superiority die to attempt to disarm the target. So first and foremost, the damage. That's 12. There's a superiority die I'm adding. There it is. Which is another 3, so that's a 15 total damage. I'm expending a superiority die, forcing it to drop one item of my choice at the superiority door, yeah. And the bear must make a strength save.
Of what?
DC 14, I believe. Is the
Got it.
thing.
All right, question.
He makes it? Oh,
By
shit.
a lot.
Oh.
Yeah, I've got a question real quick. Can I twin cast webs in the same area?
I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, I was just making sure.
Pretty sure, anyways.
Because it's concentration. You can't concentrate on two things at once.
You would have to get rid of the original web, anyways.
Yeah.
Alright, so, Felix, is there anything else you want to do?
If I remember correctly, I can offhand with the butt of the weapon. I don't remember what. It's a D6 plus 4. Is it because I'm not right?
You did do a good amount of damage to him. I will say that.
Alright.
It doesn't look like it. But...
Is his arm close to me?
I
did try to strike it, but...
I'm gonna say relatively. I'm gonna say it was within 5 feet of you, but kind of teetering on that 6-foot march.
Okay. I'm just gonna hit him with the butt of my because I think that I don't remember the specifics, but I think that's from basically doing an offhand bonus action attack or something.
Okay, as long as it's on your sheet and it's book legal, I'm fine with it.
Hold on. Up to. Oh, that's a placeholder. I'm trying to remember. I think it might have just been trying to be like non-lethal because it seems to have the stuff from an unarmed fighting, or it's an unarmed strike. If you're fine with it, then I don't remember what it was. Oh well.
Well, it doesn't matter. You like you go to swing and then you like kind of shuffle a bit.
Yeah.
And,
all right. I whiffed
I'm
that
gonna
a bit.
say you move 5. You have like 1 foot in the web. You don't have to make a roll, but you gotta like spend your bonus action next turn to get your foot out.
Oh, motherfucker. Can I just spend some movement? I still have extra movement.
Yeah, I'll allow that.
Alright, I'm just gonna use some movement to do that.
Okay.
Also, he roared just recently, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna bark at him.
A woof.
He just kind of looks at you and is like, "You're fun."
I'm just like...
If you think they're fun.
Yeah, that's some very gay dog noises right there.
That should be it because I did my action, bonus action. I got pretty much all of my movement. Not all of it, but yeah.
Okay. So now it falls to Juniper. Show your bitch mom who's boss.
Yeah, embiggen me real quick, please.
You got it. You are now embiggened.
Hell yeah. If I have to crack his skull, I will. Alright, and by crack I mean I'm pulling out 2 hand axes and they're getting thrown at him.
You're throwing hand axes?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
Where's he? I have the whole thing changed in size. There it is. First one. And I marked this attacking, so advantage. Minus 5.
You didn't need it.
It's 18 to hit.
18 to hit, you hit.
Okay.
I do remember that a reckless attack does mean that the thing has advantage to hit you.
8 slashing, plus 2 from rage, plus 10 from sharpshooter. That's 20 damage.
20 damage.
Yeah.
Barbarian, you know?
Sharpshooter on top of that, so.
It's still barbarian.
Minus 5 to hit, plus 10 damage. Alright,
Okay.
And then bonus action, I throw another hand axe.
Are they also made of amber?
Advantage, that's a minus 19 to hit, so.
You hit?
19 damage.
Okay. 1 second. I have to check a thing.
Who's there?
The gay police.
Okay. Let's have oh this is fun. Alright, is there anything else you're doing on your turn?
I'll be getting up here and I'm gonna be trying to grab his attention as best I can.
Because
he does have advantage on attacking me specifically, so.
Yeah, it's up to him on that one, but yeah.
So, now we're going over to Alba.
Alright,
Good
so
thing we hear that?
numero uno, I'm gonna step back right over here. That's 20 feet of my movement. Then I am gonna do let's see. Do I wish to do it la funny or do I wish to not do it la funny way?
Hey, as long as the funny doesn't hurt us, do the funny.
Alright, then I cast 2 Chaos. I cast Chaos Bolt, but I do a twin casting, so it's actually 2 Chaos Bolts for 1.
Okay.
And it costs me, wait, what did it cost me again in fucking, sorcery points? Let me check my meta magic.
Twin casting should be level of the spell, which counts if you upcast.
Oh, so I only spend 1. Oh wait, no, 1 sorcery point if the spell is a cantrip, so 2.
No, level of spell, or if it's a cantrip, 1. For twin casting...
If, oh, then it's just 1, and if it's a level 1 spell, also 1.
Yeah, it's equal to the level of the spell.
Oh, thank God the paladin has arrived.
Yeah.
Alright. There we go.
Oh my God, look at that! It's a paladin!
Me just
Oh,
Sounds like
chow.
he's having fun.
yeah, he is having fun, but he's really loud.
Alright, so what do I have to do now?
Just take the damage.
Okay, so that's
I
what,
think I just
But wait,
like,
wait, let me check the
Scooby's character from
thingamajigger
another campaign.
thingamajigs. Choose one of the d8s. The number rolled on die determines the attack's damage type. Let me just real quick check
I'll
what
pay you
that
in
damage
prayers.
type will be. Chaos Bolt. There it is. Okay, I get to pick one of them. I got a 5 and a 1. So either acid or lightning. Which would be more funny to use against him. Fuck it, they're acid damage type now.
Okay.
So he takes that as acid. And by the way, I'm just gonna throw another one so we can calculate the damage for it. I don't know if it's cast in separately or not. Does it use the same one for twin magic?
I
well,
believe
there's
so.
2 different damages, so I'm assuming so.
Oh, well, I don't know.
So, alright. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Alright. There we go. Let me just do damage real quick.
Oh,
Oh,
that was
damn.
a crit on one of those.
Oh, yeah, because it's doubled, because I rolled nat 20.
And you got maximum damage dice. So there's 2 12s there.
Yeah. Well, no, I didn't get maximum damage. It's 2d8s on both rolls. So it's an 8 plus a 4 and a 5 plus a 7.
So how much is that? What's the total?
Let me just also decide which damage type the second one is.
Just let me
I
know.
got a 5, 7, 8, and a 4.
Didn't we also say if it crits, it just auto does max damage, correct?
Oh yeah, the one
Or just add another?
Yeah, we were doing that as the rule.
Okay.
Max plus a roll is what we were...
You know, I'm gonna make this do psychic damage. This one.
Okay. So how much damage?
Let's see, that's 23 plus the original one, which did 6 and a 5, so 11.
He's not looking too good.
Sorry, no, it's 33 plus then the original one, which is 11 more, so 44. Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
I'm going based off the first
And this,
number.
by the way, is without maxing out the damage numbers.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I gotta roll my wild magic.
I'll
We
be
decided
honest,
to put
I
it
don't
on
know
the same
what
rules,
rules
remember?
here.
Fuck me.
Alright, so no
I got a
magic.
16 twice in a row for the roll for the 20.
Next time it will be
Anywho,
a 1,
persons,
and
that's
then
why
it
we're
will have
here.
the fun.
You guys know if this place
Yeah.
cool?
So, hang on
Ouchie.
1 second, I just dropped something.
Yeah. But yeah, it took 33 psychic damage and 11 acid damage.
Alright. Now I'm all set. Now it's time for the
Fuck, now-
pug turns. Unless there's any bonus action you want to do after your fucking mass damage.
Wait, I'm trying to just check how the meme went.
Well, while you do that, the pugs are gonna go.
Skedaddle, skedoodle, your dick is now a noodle. Psychic damage.
They're gonna roll. First one will miss. Second one will also miss. These are not very good cards.
Yeah, they suck. This court magician is the bomb.
Yeah, and that's all they're gonna do. Swoop, it's now your turn.
I assume right now if I did a bow shot, I'd have to worry about hitting Felix.
Yes, unless you shifted.
Instead give me 1 second. I have to figure the thingy out. Give me a second.
Also, for the Barbarian's turn, I need a volunteer. Doesn't matter who, I just need one.
Hi.
For what?
To roll something for me.
Funny.
Oh hell yeah!
It is time for the best spell in the game,
This
of
is
course.
the greatest
And what kind of
spell.
save
Magic missile.
What save is it?
No.
It doesn't have a save. It just does it.
It just does.
Oh, okay, so how much damage?
It's just
I thought
1d4
spell save.
plus 1 force.
And you
Go
roll.
ahead
So,
and roll that.
If I you only roll 1d4, and that's for each dart. By the way.
Okay. Slash roll 1d4. So each dart
has-
deals 4 damage, and there's 3 darts.
I have a question. You guys have
So
food?
that's 12 damage.
Okay.
Okay, I don't think
Is there anything else you're doing?
there's anything I can do with my bonus action. So nope.
Wait, why were you trying to
So,
get Dora?
1 second. I need to run some numbers real quick.
Gotta calculate how much health he has left.
No, I have that up.
Oh, then you try to leave? Well,
Oh yeah, start of the turn, they gotta do the dexterity.
Alright, so. Before all that, actually, we will do that first, so.
Yeah, because it's start of the turn, they gotta do the dexterity.
He makes it. But I need one of you to roll a D100.
Alright.
And take advantage. Who wants to
yeah,
do it?
maybe you get girlfriend.
Damn.
Oh, that's a bit bigger of a number.
I was trying to get.
There you
it,
go.
I thought right clicking would stop.
Alright. I wasn't expecting this. I probably should have made him tougher. And not have handicapped Rennick so much.
You know that number.
There's a 69 in there. Let's go.
What?
Yes, if it needs more health, you can give it more health.
No, because there's another thing. Here. I'm going to read it to you so you understand what it is, and I kind of feel bad about this because I wanted you guys to have a longer engagement, but I did not expect you guys to fucking wall up on this asshole as much as
Say
you
you
did.
want to mate
I'm gonna
with
read
them.
this now.
Oh,
I
yeah,
didn't
literally
even
just
use
said
action
skedaddle,
surge.
skedoodle, your dick is now a noodle, and you
Just
said,
throw
Um,
2 X's at it.
Mama, it's called Mama's Boy.
oh.
If the bear takes 40 damage in a single round of combat, it will retreat to its mother.
Ah, so it should have retreated. Oh,
You have done.
yeah,
You
so
have done in 2 rounds of combat. That you have done in more than 80. You have done 111 points of damage.
Hell yeah.
We're
He's
not
going
letting him run.
now.
So we
Whimper,
fucking beat his ass.
We
So
shall
he's
slay
going
the
to whimper,
beast.
lick at his wounds, and he's now going to fucking run.
difficult
did he-
terrain.
Yeah, his movement's halved.
Yeah,
Yeah.
unless he
Okay,
somehow
so-
has mobile, he's kind of
Yeah,
fucked.
and did he make a save in the web to run?
Also
He
opportunity.
made the
did.
save, but yeah, still difficult terrain, so
So
double
he's
the
going
cost.
to-
Also opportunity.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
opportunity.
you can go ahead
Fuck.
and make your opportunities,
Why call
but he's
Ag?
like
Same with the
definitely
bugs.
trying to get away.
I'm going to
I'm
smite
rolling
him
with
down
Axe
with the
here.
power of Zeus.
Alright, so the pugs will get an opportunity first, just because they're easy. No. Actually, yes and yes. So then, what damage do they do? They do.
You know, just instill the fear of God in this bastard by just slapping him once with the spell. And the funny thing is, that spell could have backfired heavily. You wanna know why?
Alright, so who
Actually-
wants to make? So these two are gonna make an opportunity attack. Corvus, do you want to make an opportunity attack?
Oh fuck yeah!
I'm
Alright, go ahead.
standing in the hand axe for me using claw attack. 'Cause it's
I'm-
the same rules.
I'm going to try to bite him.
Does 15 hit?
You're trying to bite him.
Yes,
Utterly
I'm
fucking
biting him.
based.
As he's running, I'm biting him. Fuck.
Itchy,
9.
you hit, do damage. You go to bite him, but he's too quick for you.
8
Like,
slashing because rage bonus is not it.
So here's a question: Are they
So how much?
dead immediately,
8 damage.
or are we rolling it?
All right. At this point,
Oh,
he is also running, but he's also going to let out a big roar, and he's going to activate
oh,
this.
well, I'm just gonna pop
Bear's
through the
roar.
other side.
Everyone now needs to make a
You
DC
did good.
12 wisdom saving check.
20.
You see
Okay,
12
you're
wisdom?
Yeah.
Save or just a check?
You're not fine. Save, yeah.
You know, for human
Wait,
You're not
actually,
fine.
raise my
You're
hand
fine.
to human.
Jesus fucking
That's
Christ.
3 nat 20.
Holy kick. That is
Very
not
good.
okay.
Let me see what the...
Hang on, I gotta check for the pugs as well.
We're just
Actually,
don't give
question.
a single shit.
They're
Could I
fine.
use a luck dice on the cat to force them to
I
reroll?
wonder if they
If
got
you wanna
anything
do that,
good.
absolutely.
Get a pill for them.
Can't she reroll that shit?
I'm assuming
Watch
they're
as
left.
Kenshi gets a
Roll
net
anything
1.
for Pilferingers.
This
Uh,
bear ain't escaping me, that's
Well, it
for
takes
fucking
all
sure.
of the dice that they've rolled, and then you choose the best.
Fair enough,
wait.
but it still would
You
be
still
funny.
had-
So
Yeah,
at
I don't
the
really
minimum,
think
the
that
cat
level's
currently
gonna
has a
pass
9.
That doesn't make it any...
Wait, question.
What doesn't make it? You
Yes.
haven't rolled yet.
Did the bear
that would
do
make
any
it.
rolls
There,
this
there we
turn?
go. 15.
No.
No, okay. Except for the dexterity one, didn't they?
Yeah, they did do the dex one and they passed.
Can I technically do this?
I will
too late now.
allow it retroactively, but I won't always.
Yeah.
So they're gonna make another save.
Yeah, and take the lowest number they got.
Also, you can
Okay.
give advantage to somebody else.
They rolled higher to this one, so.
They
So,
tell
Kenshi, did
they
you, save
they can
out?
still move, but let's
yeah,
see.
the new roll would have saved.
Hmm.
I'm very glad you're not destroyed Amber Box.
So
Those are
you did or
Okay.
didn't save?
The new roll
Yeah.
would save, yeah.
Okay, you did save. Okay.
Alright, wait, let's see. Who shall I choose to do more damage? Sorry, not do more damage, have advantage. I'm not having trouble hitting them. Who needs advantage?
Kenshi's constantly doing advantage, so the only other person would be me, especially because I'm about to charge and jump at him to grapple his
I was
ass.
gonna do the same thing.
You're,
Hey.
you're both about to pin his ass.
Let's give him a wall.
Well, the problem is you're trying to go into the webs.
Yeah, and?
It's difficult terrain, right?
Yeah, but you also have to roll the dexterity.
Is it wild dashing or... Oh, when you use the dash action, difficult terrain doesn't cost you extra movement on that turn.
But when
In
you enter,
general.
you have to roll the dexterity.
I know one
For... Alright, not that.
So I wouldn't advise going in there. Maybe set that place
Jaster,
on
would
fire.
going-
That'll
Oh,
do more
wait!
damage.
Yeet.
Yeah. Hey, Jaster, would going on top of a bear count as, being in the web?
The web is on the
funny if
ground,
they
by the
know.
way.
Alright.
Yeah, the web is on
if
the
you wanna hold your turn, I can meet you, yeah.
You should
Yes,
pick
I
this
will
and
hold
make it
my...
first.
We'll let your turn to be on my turn, if that's its turn.
Alright, by the way, I gave advantage
To be fair, you're directly
Tick.
after.
Do they have
Alright,
like,
hell
fancy
yeah.
witch hats?
I want to grapple his ass. By
Okay,
chomp.
so now
Do they
it
have
is
fancy
your
witch
turn.
hats or, like, cool
Alright.
robes?
I'm going to, hold on.
I'm taking one of their
I'm
hats
going next to
and
the
one of their
cat,
robes.
and I'm going to hold my
I know,
action
fancy
to bite as I'm like, yeet me.
Alright,
You have to toss me.
and I will say I did throw down my pike because that's gonna get in the way.
I'm assuming this will count as an attack roll, so I'll have advantage on the athletics to throw them.
Alright, so...
Or I have advantage anyways because rage.
Alright, so this turn will all be a shared turn between you two. So go ahead and try and toss the dog.
Action. Throw. Is it advantage because rage?
Duke, do you want the ball?
17.
Yeah, you fucking beat him across the head with it.
Alright,
Oh, you
so
mean
I'm
throw
launched
the
at the
dog.
head.
Yeah.
Alright, so...
Or wherever you wanted. Where did you want to throw?
Like, basically the scruff of the bear.
Just the top of the bear.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead. Alright, so Felix is now here.
25.
And
So you have
Add a maneuver, add a maneuver.
I have
you
advantage.
grab it, you bite it on the scruff, and he just lets out a little whimper. And go ahead and roll damage.
It's 8 piercing. Wait, no, it's when you hit with it, the strike deals, but because it's unarmed, it's 1d8. If you hit, they become grappled. To break the grapple, they'll have to make an athletics check against my athletic. Or no, I have to make an athletics, and then they'll have to compete with athletics or acrobatics. But currently, I just nommed. Let me see.
So you're grappling. So
I have.
It's not gonna stop his movement. I will tell you now.
I mean,
far bigger than you.
But yeah, I'm basically just got onto his scruff and I'm just mauling into him. You know, like you've seen how police dogs
the
are.
head shaking thing. You're like,
yeah. Yes.
Right.
Let me see.
I'm guessing because he's grappled, he just can't
bonus
attack.
action to throw
That's
another
the only
hatchet.
thing he can't do.
Yeah, he can move and everything, and he can try and get you off.
Can I do like an Because I want to fight him again. Would you be alright with me doing an action search to just nom again?
Sure. Are you biting the same place or somewhere else?
Biting the same place. I am not letting go.
Action search, bite harder.
Sink your teeth deeper.
Yeah, I'm really getting into his neck at this point. Oh, that's a nat 20.
So yeah, you bite into him. Go ahead and roll damage.
Alright, so that plus the damage die, right? Like
That's
the max of the
already
damage.
doubled. Oh no, it's not doubled. Yeah.
Because if I remember
You gotta
correctly,
double it.
the way we're doing it is 2 damage die. One of them is just automatic max, basically.
Yeah, max plus a roll.
So that's
Plus 8.
15 total.
Yeah.
And unless you're gonna let me do a little Nami's for a bonus action, that would be it.
And I still have my bonus action as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you did enough.
You fucked them up. You fucked them up enough. That's enough.
We need to get Soup in there. He must drink the soup of his enemies.
Alright, so is it still standing, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Alright, I still have my bonus
very in pain.
I have my bonus action still to throw a hatchet. Because you count as a weapon for the purpose of me.
I will say there is a chance. I'm gonna say that the AC will be increased because Felix is there.
You do have
it's
like
big enough, and it's on because he's on their back is my argument there.
Yeah.
Basically going for the legs.
No, they're on the back. I just go for its big body. It's 3 times the size as you.
Yeah.
True.
It will be a marginal increase, but there'll be an increase. Oh.
I have advantage.
That's
Roll
not one.
again real quick for me.
I have advantage.
Thank you have advantage. Okay.
Yes.
Because reckless attack. That's a minus 5 though, so 12 is gonna miss.
Actually, yeah, yeah, you miss. But roll again, real quick. Just for funsies. Felix, what's your AC?
If reckless is me having advantage, in this case,
16.
What do you feel?
14 to hit if I get the more beneficial option.
I'll say say it's just gonna be normal. Alright, so it misses Felix. It almost hits Felix, but it like hits like one of the padded areas of his armor and just kind of bounces off.
I would imagine that it just kind of goes right under the bear's like armpit, basically, flying by me.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Right, that's our turn.
Alright.
Our turn.
Alright, you wizard bastard.
I guess I've already earned a name for myself.
I'm gonna have to
okay.
you're actually gonna have to cause me to prep because of how much damage you've done in your first combat.
Okay,
Well, that was a nat 20. The regular one did only 11.
That was very lucky.
Yeah, the regular one did 11 damage.
Yeah. But still, fuck you.
Also, do keep in mind with your spells, I am on top of the bear.
Yeah, that's why I'm not gonna cast the high damage one. I'm just gonna cast Chill Touch.
What does that do?
Cantrip, one action. Does a 14 hit, by the way.
14 hit.
Alright, 1 damage.
I mean, it is a cantrip.
Also, it can't heal.
So it prevents it from healing?
Yeah, it prevents it from healing until my next turn.
Okay. So,
let's see.
Is there anything else you want to do, or?
I'm thinking if there's anything else I can even do. Nah, that's my turn.
Alright, the bugs are gonna fall back and flank around the lady. She looks horrified.
Which part?
Yeah.
Everything.
The magic casting turtle that mind fucked a giant bear. The fucking wolf riding a bear.
I am a German
or
Shepherd, thank you.
Not
close enough. And a giant cat flinging that dog at the fucking bear.
And not to mention the retard in the back throwing magic tomatoes at it.
Yeah.
So,
I just love the visual of my wolf, not wolf, goddammit, my tick coming up to you and just being like, toss me.
I just Stardew Valley holds you over my head and then
Oh, sure, why not? I'm going to, at the same
The
time,
swing animation, but it's a
open
dog
and
being
destroy
thrown.
alright, so,
Well,
what are you doing
the
now?
good old distraction,
Hectic
then.
Tube, you know what? Make me an insight.
I'm like, you tell me
You're
the way
sold
I'm like,
enough here.
have my sword like in a half circle.
Insight,
Oh,
you said?
Okay.
Yeah.
Just like
I guess they
halfway,
don't know
like, through
shit.
the arches, aw.
When am I supposed to be
Go ahead.
inciting?
It's fine. You didn't. You just see the bear as a bear. It's fine.
Oh.
Don't worry,
Oh,
it's
you
just
wanted
gonna
us
have
to
to-
have emotions now, did you?
We're not gonna have emotions for the bear that attacked us. It doesn't.
Yeah,
deserve
we got
mercy.
attacked while just trying to
I want
sleep.
its pelt.
Jesus.
Yeah. Okay, dexterity
um,
saving throw.
Skin him.
So
Okay.
Why do I lose my
he
turn?
makes it.
Uh,
Oh, I thought. I'm
silvery
sorry.
barbs.
I'm sorry. I got caught up in the
Fine.
moment. I forgot you didn't actually do your turn.
Goddamn Jaster.
Damn, Jaster.
Also, by the way, silvery barbs.
On who?
On the bear for the
We'll
dexterity.
redo the thing afterwards.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
Also,
Proceed
with
if
your
you grapple, we can also might want to argue that it has disadvantage on avoiding the web of a dog
longbow.
biting inactively.
I'm literally like sunk into its neck.
Grapple would also give them an advantage generally.
that doesn't hit, but roll again. Real quick.
How does grappling something
Grappling
bigger
would
than
normally
you?
give advantage to certain spells.
Yeah, but
Give me a
they are
second,
bigger
Jaster.
than me.
Yeah,
How
you normally
Jaster
can't
does it
grapple,
is
but
just
that's
it
why Jaster
can't
said you
attack, it
can't
can
prevent
move.
I'm
Yeah.
going with the rule of funny for this and what makes sense, and also its mental state. Right now.
I would like to use my own silvery barbs.
You need to
Okay,
do that
go ahead for that first shot.
The first shot is now a 26. It's a
No,
nat
that's
20.
not how that works.
I
That's
would
not how that
say
works.
in this case you have to roll again.
Yeah, that's not how that works, Fire.
Because if we
Oh,
Yeah, silvery
if
barbs
you-
is against
like-
the creature. You make the creature reroll and then you get advantage.
Okay,
and
then
also,
then
you have to
I
choose a
won't do
different
that because
creature.
I thought I could just do it whenever.
Awesome.
Now, no, I'm doing it because it's doing a reroll for my dexterity save.
Okay.
And besides
Alright, so
Fiery,
go ahead, Fiery.
you need to do
Okay.
You can't target the same creature for both effects.
Bullshit.
I mean, so wait, are you shooting twice, or are you silver barb? Fuck!
Silvery barbs.
Oh wait, it says that. So yeah, you would have. Okay.
You cannot
Oh
silvery
no,
barbs
this is
yourself.
for. Oh, I understand what's going on now.
Yeah, I'm making him re-roll their rolls, and then I can get advantage. And he tried to do the same thing, but it didn't work.
Felix, does the 22 hit?
Yeah, 22 would hit. What?
Okay.
Because they missed their bow, it's gonna hit you.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll damage, Fiery.
Oh, great.
I'll say it's a -1 because it's more of a scrape than anything else. So you take 2 points of damage, Felix.
Ow. So I'm just like
Question.
having an arrow pass by.
Yeah, I accidentally shoot over your nick it.
Yeah, but question,
You
wasn't
nick
there
my
something
ear.
about grappling, you having to re-roll grappling if you get damaged or something?
No, that's
I'm gonna
concentration.
say no because it's funny.
Also, you normally don't?
Yeah, that's not something with grappling.
I don't
it's
remember, alright? I haven't
concentration.
done grappling.
Fair.
Concentration is
No,
where grappling is basically on their turn. They can try to break the grapple, and basically we do a contested athletics, and the person grappled can either do athletics or acrobatics.
Yeah.
So with this, the bear is going to use its bear resistance.
Bear has to re-roll its dexterity.
Yes, so it passed the first one, and it's going to use its legendary power.
I used silvery
bear
barbs.
resistance.
Remember, it has to
Silvery
re-roll.
barbs can
Hang on.
Okay.
It's gonna use one of its things where it just decides to automatically pass.
Oh, okay.
Silvery barbs would
My
seem
question is, wait, are we going on beats it or has to meet it?
He with this power.
No, I mean like for checks. Like, do we have to beat the number or do we have to meet the number?
Well, hang on. What's the DC again?
DC's 15, and he rolled 15 on the first one.
Well, he has a +1, so he beats it.
All right.
Rolled a 15, but then the +1. So.
Yeah.
Alright.
So yeah, he's gonna use his ability to automatically pass the silvery barb. So he's now going to dash. So.
I'm being kidnapped.
Okay.
15.
Let go.
And
No.
then another 15. He is now
I've got
off.
feline agility. I can catch
Also,
up.
I did want to move. Is that still okay, Jaster?
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and do that retro.
Okay, I just wanted to move up.
So he is now off there, and he is now full sending.
I'm still on his back.
Roll. I'm gonna allow you just to do this, just because. I kind of feel bad. Roll a history check with advantage.
Eight.
You can give us cool information if you want to, Jaster.
You know something about mama bears?
Oh, I got you. I could just like hold
Something
up the
about
little
them with the cubs and like
I
bad
could
things
just hold up my
happening if
torch.
you're caught with one of the cubs, but you can't remember the details.
Oh yeah, I should probably let it run then.
Question. Can I
Yeah.
just end my concentration on the spell and then
Yeah,
on my
you
next
can.
turn it just dissolves? Because it says it dissolves at my
Felix
next
is letting
turn.
go, if they decide
Oh,
to
you
let
can-
go, it's basically combat over.
Yeah, I'm
It
like,
is
oh,
up for
hold on a
Felix right now.
moment. This is a
Yeah,
bad
I'm
idea to
gonna-
go with it in the woods. So I'm gonna
Yeah,
just
I'm
like
just
jump
gonna
down.
end my concentration.
Yeah, you can do that as
So
a
with
free
that,
action anytime.
essentially, combat is now over.
I can feel an agility catch up to it if you want to let me have 2 attacks, if it's feasible for that to kill it.
Let's not kill it.
Well,
Let's just move.
it's in the range for me to use one more chaos bolt against it.
Oh, I accidentally clicked on something. Okay.
And I can double the range to 240 meters and then double the spell.
Everyone make me a perception check real quick.
God, I hope I didn't waste my magic against just
Perception?
the child.
Yeah.
Alright, so my face is bloodier than last time I chomped on somebody.
13.
Tastes good.
Soup notices you've gotten the soup of the enemies.
I-
Soup
So
Yeah,
anyone who
so-
rolled, so anyone who rolled above a 15 can hear in the distance a roar similar to the bears, but deeper.
Oh,
And
I'm
you
just saying-
hear sounds coming, towards this direction. You should probably
I recall something about mama bears or whatever, so we're gonna move now because that thing's probably gonna be coming back with reinforcements.
Soup suggests running very fast.
Alright,
Yeah, considering how fast that thing was running.
So, I'm assuming you guys are running.
which direction are we going? We're on the
We're going
road.
south.
South, so down.
I'm gonna be
Fuck.
honest. I expected you guys to kill it, and it not want to have like a drawn out long fight. I didn't expect fucking the new fucking retard
I
fucking
wanted its corpse.
come out
It's
and just
between
fucking
Jazz
come out
died.
swinging.
Don't undersell my 39
He rolled
damage.
fucking. Keep in mind there were nat 20s which maxed his damage, Jaster,
Yes,
and
but
then
I
he
didn't
maxed his
expect it.
next.
I didn't expect you guys to the first one I was like, okay, we'll roll for it. Then the next fucking 40 points happened, and I'm like, oh, okay, he's just fucked.
I wanted his skin.
Yeah.
So you guys have
Alright.
two options right now.
Wait. Did he drop his weapon at any point during that?
He
I'm gonna say
didn't.
no.
I did not disarm him, so there's that.
Yeah,
I'm going to give you guys two options.
I did not successfully. I failed it. I rolled really shit.
I wanted to nick his axe.
I'm going to say that night-wise, you guys were asleep or on watch for about 4 hours. You also know that you're about 3 hours from town. You can risk staying another night, the rest of the night out here.
We're
or you
moving.
can go to town, and hopefully not have another encounter.
Alright, everyone.
Me no
Coffee,
like the
let's go.
woods. Me want to go town.
We're going. We are going. That is a non-negotiable.
Yeah, run.
Alright.
There is something that actively wants to kill us for hurting its child. Why would we decide to make camp again?
Oh,
Yeah.
we'll take its
Yeah.
ass too, if it
I
comes
just want
to
you
us,
guys
but-
to have all the options you wanted. That is all I
Question.
want you guys.
Well, you presented what none of us wanted.
Question. How does the madam now feel about me for fucking that bear up?
She's more like.
It's just. She's probably like, holy shit, what the fuck? Especially considering she just watched
the
her
first
daughter.
one is just an acid ball I threw at its face, and then the second one was just me mind fucking the hell out of it.
And also, like, not to mention, just watching her daughter yeet this former soldier.
Yeah. And then the soup just throwing enchanted tomatoes at the thing.
Yeah, in general, that is an unconventional,
Door not open.
Yeah.
You know what that means.
Soup is gaming in the
They
back.
may, it may not be
Holy shit.
conventional, but they cannot deny the
I'm like
effectiveness
halfway
of
through
it.
another
The only thing that would have improved if there was one less
Oh.
guard and I could have actually been a
I'm
front
going
line
to
and
say
stabbed.
you guys just run, and with the combination of running and not really getting any sleep, I'm gonna have everyone here roll a Constitution roll.
Does my coffee help?
the con save?
20.
Anyone who had coffee has advantage.
Alright, well, I had coffee because we were planning on staying up all night anyways. Alright, dirty 20.
26. I feel better than ever.
All right. So all of you feel fine. You're like, so none of you take a point of exhaustion.
I'm gonna check under the bed.
Felix, this isn't your first rodeo. Star, you're just like you're
Not my
pumping
favorite
with
spider
adrenaline,
edition.
and you're eventually
Yeah.
gonna crash, but not right now.
Well, yeah, I really want to go to bed because I almost wasted all my spell slots. I only had 3 left
Yeah. And,
from my original 7.
Fiery, you're fine. This isn't like a normal thing for you, but like
Oh wait,
We've had long
party. You said
before.
there was like golden like little hawk thingies on the
I
wall?
thought it would be normal for soup.
Kenshi, the coffee's doing its work magic.
I mean, to be fair, I also had coffee, so...
Didn't need it.
Yeah, but you're more used to this because you were in the Shadow Pelts. The called shadow pelts for a reason.
Right, yeah. That's why my ass is just like, alright, we are leaving.
But yeah, you guys
Where?
are pretty
Leaving.
much you
By the
sprint
way,
for probably a
is he
good
dead?
10-15 minutes, and then you're just at a fast like jog for the rest of the night.
Yeah. The whole night, my eyes shining like lava lamps. And look like lava lamps, basically.
Interesting, interesting. I am not dwelling on it.
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
I don't know. I wanted.
So you
I'm gonna
are
check the
all
door. I am now gonna open it.
y'all running. You're running out of breath. It's the whole thing.
Hello.
Some of you faster than others. Some of you are a bit slower than
I'm just
others
gonna,
towards
like,
the end. But
slowly
as
flip.
sun peaks over the trees, you see
I'm gonna turn to him and I'm gonna be
great
like,
cave in front of you with
that big
different
human? I
bats
wanna be offensive.
and different subterranean creatures just hanging out, looking at you guys like, what's going on?
You know that thing, like, the thing that happens with the fur from dogs when they're, like, kind of spooked?
Yeah?
What
Yeah,
is that?
that's what's happening with me currently. I'm just like, we are moving.
I have a very bad idea, but it's also a very lucrative sounding idea.
Huh.
With how dangerous this road is, just trading back and forth could make us bank.
So,
But we'd have to
Would
deal
I-
with a mama bear then.
Would
Kill
I
the
con-
mama bear.
Get
potentially?
arrested.
Would I
Here,
consider
and
us
then
getting
maybe
to the
ask
cave
things.
safe?
Maybe it.
yes, at this, you see guards, they're very well equipped. Some of them seem pretty seasoned.
Alright.
You can kind of let your guard down a bit. There's other people here.
Yeah, you're just gonna see, like, the entire time my hair was on, like, standing up, and now I'm finally,
Fair.
like,
Maybe
starting to
ask
relax
your
and go a
friend.
little bit of a slower
And
pace.
I'm gonna point to the individual walking towards us.
Me,
And
Here. Come
very
look. And I'm gonna
sleepy.
like point towards the door.
Me,
And just gently open it.
want bed.
We'll
so
get a bed in a bit.
you all
Hi,
approach
Shield Guardian. I
the
say.
entrance to the cave. You see salamanders, kind of,
Is
you know,
the
patrolling the
bad
entrance. You
still
see
us?
different
Decided?
bats like flying around in a sort of pattern. You see some hanging upside down, like keeping an eye out.
Well, wish me luck. I could go in first.
And there's like a
Hope I
little
don't
guard
die.
shack that seems to be like the little check-in booth.
Alright, let's go ahead and check in then.
Yes.
Aw, feel bad for it.
Oh,
In there you see a pretty grizzled salamander character. You see him, like, he's missing an eye. He has a scratch down his face.
What is real steel?
He's pretty
What
built
is a movie?
for what you see
Oh,
most
real
movies.
steel.
And his armor, while well maintained, does show signs of battle damage.
Huh. Neat.
Hello.
morning. Or
Is
is
there
it
anything
still
else?
How
night?
can I help you? No, it's still morning. It's just getting to morning.
Alright, so good morning. We are here to check in.
I'm going to like just like look around him.
Their
and as I
business-
do,
Gimme
just undust him.
bed.
Feel bad for the inanimate creature
believe
just left
for-
behind.
Diplomatic reasoning?
Yes.
Yeah. Where are
You
the
ha-
escorts?
You have your diplomat papers.
Oh, I loaded them.
I
Can
kind
find
of
a necklace?
gesture to the lady.
She's like
Oh, got
panting,
it.
like, and she's like looking back, trying to making sure they're not the bear's not coming.
Would it like actively stop
She's
us
not
if
paying
we
attention at all.
killed it,
I-
or-
Ma'am?
I walk up to her. I pull her skirt. Woman,
Oh,
please, document me.
oh,
Want
yes,
bed.
I like
yes,
that.
scary wizard.
Okay, let's go
She
back
like
to
fumbles
other-
around in like her little like bag, and she,
Me,
like,
powerful wizard. Hurry up.
She like fumbles the bag. She drops the bag and picks it back up.
You said there was
Are
no
you-
little-
are you
Faster. I roll intimidation. Fuck.
Hey,
She throws a piece of candy at you, and she
I'm
produces the
happy.
document.
I'm happy. I'm just eating.
She produces the document and hands it to the salamander. And he looks it over.
I'm gonna just start grabbing one
examines
on the
the
closest
seal,
corner to me, just like fiddling
and then
with it.
takes out a little. You know, like when you get something notarized at City Hall, they have that thing that kind of embosses the paper with like a sigil on it. He pulls out one of those, stamps on the paper.
Right one.
It's a stamp.
And you see a little embossed.
I'm gonna do it to
It's
the
not
other
like a
side as
stamp.
I
It's not like an
crawl over,
ink
what was
stamp. It's
the
like
remnants of the
it's
bed.
basically.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the middle of the bed frame, just
And he
It makes it more tactile. I think it was.
Yeah,
like
that's it. And then takes some wax, pours it on, and puts another wax seal on it.
Well,
he says, "His Majesty welcomes you. Just head on down there. There will be an envoy for the lady.
I like shiny trinkets.
For the rest of you, here are some
one of them just underneath one of my
rest
new,
permit.
new witch
I'm
hat.
assuming you do not look like part of the delegation, so I am assuming that you were hired to help the lady cross the trail.
Correct.
So here are some visitor papers, and he hands you all some papers.
I fill it out quickly.
Please, me want
No,
bed.
they're filled out. They're like authorization paperwork.
Oh, okay.
Like they're filled out. You don't have to do anything because you came with the lady. So.
All right, cool.
If the lady hired you, they're trusting the lady to hire the right people.
Right.
So
fair.
if you're looking for rest, the nearest hotel is probably like 2 blocks down. Otherwise, oh yes, hang on, and he like pulls out this stick with some with a mushroom growing out of the top of it. You'll probably need this.
What that?
This helps you see.
Be slow?
A mushroom gonna help us see.
Bioluminescence.
You'll see.
Okay.
Well, wait, question. Is it magical in any sort of way?
Make an Arcana check.
Alright, -3, baby. Let's go. 6 and a 1.
Can I make the Arcana check?
Sure, go ahead.
Give me just a second.
Can I nature check just to see if it's just a random bioluminescent mushroom and not actually just magic?
Sure, go ahead. There is something radiating off of it. And Kenshi, with that roll, you do know it to be natural, but there's something you've never seen one of these before, but it looks natural.
Could I roll
do see
survival to
arcane-
see if I've eaten that thing before and know what it is?
Hang on.
Oh, hey, look, he took thing of flame.
You only just got to the flame. How could you have eaten it?
The Feywild?
Alright, fair enough.
Oh, neat.
23.
You mind if I poke him?
You were served it once.
Mind? Thank you. Like, start walking.
Somebody said something about an Underdark,
Nah.
but you didn't really pay attention. You were too busy eating.
It's something from Underdark, methinks.
So, what you experience?
I just
You
kind
are
of
very wise.
look
Not
at
too
it.
good with the words,
Yes,
but wise.
me court wizard, me very wise.
Where are you going?
Yeah.
Insight that.
I mean, they might have I will say, Felix
Let
is
me
not.
let me just.
I'm not hiding it well in terms of like, yeah, you are.
18 in deception.
That, then. Yeah, let me turn this back on. He don't believe you. He's like, yeah.
Oh, me
sure.
smart and me no magic. You shut up.
I'm sorry. I'm hearing that you want additional screening.
Leave him be.
Me angry. I am angry.
Let's
Yeah. Okay.
not waste
I'm a
their
pissed
time.
off child at the moment, and I really don't want to deal with this.
Yes, then that's the reason why to just chill.
So,
Let's just.
In any case, cause no trouble. The escorts for the lady will be directly inside. The rest of you, well, are any of you associated with it? It doesn't seem like any of you seem the type.
In a way, I suppose.
Are you
you?
here for the negotiations?
Do you want to be a part of it? I mean, I know she's your
Well,
mother.
I'm here. If Mother insists on me getting back into the politics back home, if I can help.
Alright, that's up to you. I mean,
I will need your visitor papers and he like gives you different set of papers. All right, and who's your entourage?
My adventuring party.
yes. I am Felix Sheffa, or also known as.
He leans in towards you, Kitch, and points to the turtle. Hit him too.
Yes. He's not the worst. He's not the worst somehow. There's this other turtle. They're not here anymore.
Same species. He's
Me,
just...
great wizard. I want to roll the 7 again.
Look.
Again, 18 to 24.
He's not even paying attention to you right
they're
now.
not. The magic just sort of happens around them. They did a great wall up to the barbarian.
Bring me comfort, considering you will be in the presence of His Majesty.
I'll keep them in check.
Yeah, I mean...
make a persuasion roll.
They're one of Rose's children. I've babysat for Rose's kids before. I know her standards. Can I, like...
It's gonna be a high persuasion check.
Can I do it as well? I'm like, hey, I the quote-unquote adoptive mother, like, I'm the babysitter.
Can I also vouch for
Like, yourself?
No, you can't vouch for yourself.
No, vouch for her that she's good enough to control me.
Felix is a dude.
So Felix is just gonna sit here. So Felix, you say that, and he's just gonna pinch the bridge of his nose. Any trouble, any threat to the king, he goes to the guillotine. You understand?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna...
He's going to he hands you all the paperwork except for the one for him, and he's going to, like, you go to grab it, and he, like, pulls it away, and he's like, "You sure you understand?"
Yes. I will keep him in check, and if anything goes wrong, you are willing... You do what you see fit, kind of thing. But nothing will go wrong.
Yeah.
Does he have the habit to flashbang people?
Don't worry about it.
Like, he has a very glaring issue. Am I allowed to ask about a daycare for him?
I don't think a daycare would be a good idea.
Are you asking him for him?
No, I'm not, but, like, that may be preferable.
Now it could possibly go wrong.
No, I'm not.
I might smite the daycare.
So...
You will die.
So, you go over to Lady Purrington, and she seems kind of shocked to see you all. Always like, "Oh yes, get payment." And she pulls out a bag full.
Hey, weren't we
Our
doing...
payment and everything was for taking them back as well, by the way, remember?
Yeah, we do both
no,
up and down.
You only signed the contract for the one way.
No, we did both.
We specified for both ways.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we get half when we arrive and half when we get back.
That's right.
Don't we?
You're right. So I'm going to she's going to hand you the
Also,
425.
Please give me certificate. Me good wizard. Me protect you good.
Okay. Leave
I don't think royalty can give that.
Wizards don't get certificates.
Leave my mother away for that, and if I ever do get into politics, you can be my court wizard, okay?
But she higher status, right?
I am directly under them if I do get into politics.
So what you're saying is,
But she's
mother
still
must
better.
die.
No.
Anyways, so she's like, "Why are you with us here?"
Well, thanks for the session, guys. It was fun.
Me court wizard. Me good wizard. Me protect.
Juniper was wanting to potentially assist. I just kind of shrugged.
Very well. I'm sure at least some of you will be a benefit to us in our cause. I just ask that you be on your best behavior.
I'm making sure they stay on their best behavior too.
I would appreciate that.
I'll make sure. Abel. I'm sorry, I forget your character's name. What?
Alba.
Alba. Okay. Alba. I am stepping in for Rosa for Alba. I don't sound the happiest, but I'm doing it.
Also, how much gold was it for now? And that's okay, 425, and that's split between 4 of us. Are we counting Rosa getting their money, or?
Yeah, or well, actually, considering Rosa's gonna be on the way back, depending on
If they're there next session, so.
Yeah.
Also, nobody's asked me my last name, but I do have a last name.
It'll come up eventually.
Okay.
As you are all talking, you all see these 2 bats walking around. They have pikes in their hands, and you see this very well-dressed salamander.
Level
and
for
he
everyone.
gives a sort of curtain bow to the lady. Yes, I am Sir Lizington.
I'm just gonna be using the mushroom stick
a
as
member of the
cane.
court. I am here to escort you to His Highness's castle to pending the dinner tonight. And we do have quite a party, more than we were expecting, but not a problem. May I ask who the rest of these individuals are? And she's going to say, well, this is my daughter, and this is her, and she's going to like kind of grimace a little bit, but you know, not too visibly. Her adventuring party. I think there's one more. She's arriving late. A Rosa. Yes, she will be around later. Yes. And Sir Lizington says, not a problem, if you will come this way. And those of you who cannot see well in the dark, I do recommend using your light source. And he leads you down the way. As you walk through, you see that while there is buildings on the cave floor, it seems like most of the residential areas and some of the more local-based shops are dug into the cave walls. There is like standard buildings. You do see a couple of trading outposts that reminisce of the riverboat company, but they seem a bit out of their element. There are also some new natives, some people who immigrated here from different parts. You see some rats, you see a couple of raccoons, all of them holding their illuminated mushrooms as they walk, still not quite used to the darkness.
Me no like here. He made of rock. Me hate rock.
What's mean to the rocks?
Down in the distance, you see this large boulder that seems to have been carved out into this magnificent-looking castle-esque structure, kind of sitting towards the back end of the cave before it descends
That place
deeper.
ugly. He made of rock.
Please stop disrespecting them.
Yes,
How loud are you saying that?
Just like conversation loud.
That makes sense.
I'm going to say he's further up and didn't hear that.
I'm like,
let's.
I'm gonna be like, let's keep that opinion to ourselves and
discuss
it later.
You wish to be a court wizard, yes?
I am a court wizard.
Well, as a court wizard, if you want to say things like that, when it relates to another court, you say nice things instead. Only in private do you say the bad thing.
It's like most of us are like level 2 or 3. You'd be like 3 or 4. You do more stuff with us. Maybe I could get like abilities for my character that's just
as
more
you approach,
just
it is an imposing structure, kind of a Gothic style of architecture, as you can see. It is pretty well illuminated. It seems like these illuminations are relatively newer.
Fair enough.
You are all guided in. The inside is also. It seems like it's been hastily illuminated as well. Seems like they, only made the preparations for people who can't see in the dark relatively recently.
Makes sense.
Wow.
Doesn't seem like they have the infrastructure ready for it, but they
It's
do
hard to
have
make
it.
lighting infrastructure in a cave with medieval tech.
Yeah. I appreciate the
You
effort.
also see something.
More in like 1984.
Let me see here. You see that there are different, either trading or political parties, kind of examining the castle, kind of taking in the architecture. Some like snobby people from like traders from Canis, some traders from Rivershine,
Any exotic animals?
Marshong. You also see a few traders, a few military officers from Rodentia, which kind of puts you on the edge a bit that they're allowed to.
Rats.
Couple rats, mainly serving as guards, but it is. Hang on, I gotta pull up my notes for this. I want to just make sure I'm telling you the right things.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I'm gonna make a union.
I want to make sure I give you guys the right information. But you see that it seems like the most decorated military person there is a badger.
Who they? They look important.
Some military officer. Don't know him off the top of my head. Or would I know him?
You can make a history check, but it will be a difficult one. Yeah, no, you don't know. You can tell he's very important, but you don't know who it is.
He's from a different
I found
country,
those
so I
golden
don't
hawk
quite know
statues.
him.
Yeah.
Like on the different sides of the.
I didn't. I've never been kicked out of that place.
What would we call this? Continent? Different
Not
sides.
really I would say king would be the right word.
Well, kingdom would be for Caneth. I'm saying like for there are the entire area that consists of all of the kingdoms.
Region?
Region?
Yeah, probably region would be the best one.
We're on the opposite
It
sides
can't
of
be
the
considered a
regions, pretty much.
Yeah. It can't be considered a continent because there's no tectonic activity across the river.
Oh, who knows? Maybe that's the closest thing they got for it, and they're just like, I don't know, this works.
But yeah, you see a lot of different people. You see.
Who is all they? Why are they here?
Alright, we just gotta grind out these.
Probably important diplomatic missions. We're not gonna know everyone that's here,
no.
considering.
You do find
Why
it
not?
weird that Rodentia, of all countries, has sent a diplomatic envoy somewhere.
Yeah, that's not usual for that.
I mean, I'm not gonna make comment on that, considering the situation we're currently in. But I'm just like, yeah, I mean that's happening.
You see that Lady Purrington is staring a bit at Rodentia.
That's reasonable.
They kind the Rodentian diplomats, but give a kind of polite nod to the diplomats from the Marsh Song. But give a sort of death glare. You see this well-dressed blue jay, flanked by two crows. Lady Purrington just gives a death glare at them. And while you're being escorted to your rooms.
Me. So. Still. Sleepy. Me.
Alright.
Grievous. Gulat. That's Elvish, by the way. At the end.
So you all are led up to the 5th floor, and you are kind of guided along your way, telling you where you can and can't go. Like you can't go in this section, or when the gala happens, you can we will pick you up in the main foyer.
Why don't we bring him up?
Sort of thing, but you are all led into like you're paired off a bit because they didn't expect to have you all. So
okay, what if we just
you know what?
kill him
Let's
and
all
move
have
on
everyone
to the next
have
guy?
a D4.
A D4?
Yep. Go ahead.
Peasant gang is what I'm hearing.
Alright,
Level
1
0.
If it's for sectioning off, I'm just gonna say I would like to, you know, personally try to make sure that I'm with I forget the name of the character. But, yeah.
Alba.
Alba.
So you're requesting to be with Alba?
Yes.
But it'd be funny if it's me and Soup together.
I am perfect. I would rather have Felix with Alba personally.
So they gesture for you two to be in the room, and then
I just run in and go to
Felix,
bed.
And then Soup kind of like eyeballs Felix, and Felix walks in as well.
Like a subtype
You see
of,
2 very nice king size bed, and it's a very sizable room. There's a private bathroom, private bath that can be drawn if you request it.
Yeah, I just went straight to bed. I'm now gonna go take a piss.
Okay. There's also some very gothic paintings. It's kind of eerie in a way, but you know it seems to be their culture here.
Fair enough.
And it's pretty much the same with everyone. And it looks like Fiery and Kenshi, do you want to share a room, or do one of you want to bunk with Rosa instead?
I'm fine with Sharon.
Sure.
Okay, so you two, basically the same sort of layout. 2 beds, bath, all that. And you are informed that the gala will happen at sundown, and that if you do not have clothes, we can, for the gala, we can find a tailor for you.
Yeah, I would not have any fancy clothes on me.
The best Soup has is a chef's coat.
And as they go away, 2 butlers appear. One appears at Felix's and Alba's room, and the other appears at Kenshi and Fiery's room.
Yeah, sure. Where do I put that?
And they both politely knock on the door, starting with Felix. Knock on the door.
Alright, I'm like, hello?
Good day, sir. I am Saffron. I am your personal butler for your duration of your stay. Is there anything you require? Do you need a tailor? Do you need a bath drawn? Anything that you require?
I do believe we will need a tailor, because I know I don't have anything fancy. I don't think Alba would have anything fancy.
I'm just passed out asleep.
Although that might have to wait until later since I passed out.
I will send the tailor up for you then.
Alright. Sounds
good. Do you
good.
require a meal?
That would be nice, yeah.
I will get our chefs on it. Is there any preference you have?
Not particularly.
I will send our best.
Thank you.
And he kind of bows his head and then walks off.
I do like a little bow bag, just...
He And now for Kenshi and Soup's room, or Juniper and Soup's room. Go ahead. He knocks.
I gesture towards Juniper.
I guess we just end up staring at each other for a moment before either of us go to open it.
Yeah, I'll gesture to you for you to open it.
You look at me. I look at you.
Okay, I'll go and open the door.
This one is a bat butler and says, "I am Barnaby. Will be your personal butler for this duration of stay here. Is there anything we can get for you? A tailor for tonight's gala, a meal, a bath?"
I don't think either of us have fancy clothes, quote unquote. Not that I care for them. So, Taylor, I suppose, at least for Soup.
I see.
Soup would also require a tailor. He only has a chef coat.
I see. And any meal needs, any bathing needs, anything of the sort? I am at your disposal.
I have a question. Would they take it as an insult if I refused to wear anything fancy?
It is a formal event, so you may see some strange looks, but also you come from a foreign land, so truth be told, it may seem to be frank, we do not know much of your culture.
In that case, only a tailor for them then.
Very well, and any meals, anything else, I am at your disposal.
Where the two cooks? Shall we just have them give us various ingredients and see what we can make? Is there a fire in here?
This is odd. Is this a normal custom from the Canis region?
No, we just like cooking.
I understand. May I can escort you down to our private kitchen where you can be better equipped.
Alright, Soup, get something in.
Can Soup poke his head through and say something?
Yeah, sure.
If you would like help cooking, Soup is good at cooking, and I can hold out the degree.
I will reach out to our chef and see if he will require aid.
As long as Soup gets some payment.
I can certainly see what I can arrange. But I do believe we were getting a tailor for you as well?
If Soup will be cooking, it is unneeded.
I will check with the chef and return back.
Am I gonna be the only one dressed up?
Yeah.
You and Alba, probably. Kenshi's refusing and I'll be cooking, probably.
Well, Alba's passed the fuck out, so Alba might not be dressed up at all.
Well, I've got my sorcerer's clothes. My robes.
To be fair, sorcerer's robes are nice.
And they're from the Feywild, so they're really blinged out.
So from about 15 minutes later, Felix, you get another knock at the door.
I open up the door. Hello.
You see a actual cat at the door. It says, "Hello, I am the tailor that His Majesty hired for the event. I understand you were requiring some clothes."
Yeah, I don't have anything fancy. The fanciest thing I got is my armor.
It's alright. Let's take that armor off and we will take some measurements and discuss our options.
Alright. I'll go ahead and doff the armor then.
So that takes a bit, and he takes your measurements. What kind of formal wear are you looking?
Something that isn't too uncomfy, I hope? I don't know.
So we're looking for are you looking like business casual, gala casual, or like?
I mean,
like a suit.
Whatever is gonna work for this event thing, and
he recommends a suit.
Alright, suit.
So he takes your measurements, and it's like it will be delivered as soon as it's done. I do have a couple. I have to sure up the lady's dress and her assistant, and I will have it sent up to you as soon as I can.
Alright, much appreciated.
With that, about another 10 minutes go by from that, and there's another knock at the door. At not your door, Soup's and Juniper's door.
I stare at Soup.
I'll go answer it.
Oh yes, you were actually the one I was looking for. The chef actually is at capacity for the gala. He's actually already hired a lot of extra workers for the kitchen, so he does not have any need of you tonight.
Soup understands.
Should I summon the tailor?
Soup may suggest it.
I will get the tailor for you then.
I feel like tin can armor is a slight insult.
Well,
I didn't say that.
Okay. And you wish to have cook, correct? We do have a spare kitchen you can make your own meal in if you would like.
Sure.
Well, when the tailor comes, I will be here to escort you down to the kitchen so that way you do not get lost.
Soup appreciates it.
And does the lady need anything as well?
We shall be good.
Very well. 5 minutes later, Felix, you get a knock at the door again.
I open up the door. I'm like, hello.
It is the butler, and he has like a little cart and a silver tray. He has a silver tray. There's different what looks like wines and one of those fancy things where it has like the cover on it and it's made of silver. Your meal is here.
Thank you.
He gestures for the door to be open so he can wheel it in.
I open up the door then.
And he brings it over to like a little.
I'm gonna be downstairs
that's
for a
over in
minute.
the corner.
Alright.
Oh, can she?
He
Grab me some food or a snack.
pulls the chair out for you.
No. Oh wait, you're right.
Alright.
Did you do that?
I'll sit down. Yeah.
And he pushes it in for you, and he lays out different cutlery. He lays out he puts down a glass, and he like shows you the options for the wine. There's a red wine, there's a white wine. Both of which seem to kind of be like a sickly green color. Have like a sickly green hue to them. It definitely not like any wine you've seen before.
I mean, whatever's offered, I'll basically just consume.
Okay. So, which one are you picking? He's offering 2 wines. There's a darker, like, sort of maroon wine, and then there's a sickly green wine.
I'll go with the maroon one.
Alright. So he pours that. It's a bit thicker than you're used to. Am
I even used to wine?
What?
Oh, am I even used to wine?
Well, it's thick for something you would normally drink.
Fair. And what was that about snobbish or whatever?
How like into alcohol are you?
I would imagine probably not wine, just like whatever the fuck's at a bar or so.
It definitely tastes weirder than you're used to. It's not horrible, but it does leave a weird taste in your mouth. And it's definitely not made from grapes.
Interesting.
And then he puts the plate down, and he pulls it off, and it is a curled up slug. Still very mucusy, it's cooked, but it's mucusy, and you can see that there's different mushrooms kind of decorating the plate.
I mean, food's offered, I'll eat it.
There's definitely a texture thing going on.
Mm-hmm.
They did say this was their best, and you can also make the assumption that maybe some of the meats you're used to are not really available in the caves.
Yeah, I kind of figured that there would be different stuff. I also was just like, I do not want to inconvenience them, so I'm just gonna be like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah. So yeah, it doesn't taste bad. It's seasoned, but you know, it's not entirely pleasant.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and then he kind of bows his head and leaves the room, pulling the card out.
Again, I'll just like kind of bow back whenever he bows at me, and I'm just like, yeah, well, that's good.
And Fiery, another knock at your door. Do you answer it or do you wait for Juniper?
I'll open it.
And it is a tailor, another tailor from the same tailor that well, you don't know. It's a cat tailor, and they're like, I'm here to take your measurement and decide what you will be wearing tonight.
Okay.
All right, so he comes in, takes your measurements. What would Soup want to wear?
Ideally similar to the leather armor, just without the soup cans.
I can
still wants a leather outfit.
I could certainly see what I could do. Let me see if I could put a formal twist on it. And
Soup understands if it is not perfectly formal. Casual is perfectly okay.
Very well. It is
the in-between point, if you understand.
Yeah. And they're going to go and work on that. So at this point, you guys know that the butlers are just standing by in case you need anything. So is there anything you want to do? Do you want to explore this new land that none of you have been before? Do you guys want to just chill out, maybe get sleep because you didn't sleep last night?
Question, how much money did we get again each?
Total 425. It was handed to Kenshi, so it's up to them how they dispersed it.
We should probably divide it by maybe 6 because Blossom.
No, there's only 5 of us.
Well, but Blossom's gonna be coming in later.
That's what I mean by Blossom.
Yeah. Well, then fair. Yeah, Blossom could maybe then assist.
Just for the sake of argument,
end.
about an hour later, Blossom shows up. And
Alright.
Rosa comes up and goes to sleep in the room.
I'll just split it evenly then.
Yeah, and gets their own dress and everything. Alright, so make sure you add that, and yeah, right now you have about the whole day to go explore, maybe get into a bit of mischief, maybe ruin Kana's chance at mineral rights.
Well, I've already went to bed, so I can't do that yet.
And also, that's 85 gold for everyone.
85 gold, damn.
What's 85 gold?
The amount we're getting each.
I thought it was like an 850 total.
It was 425 in total for this half.
Ah.
It was 425 divided by 6.
Jaster, if you can, make sure you just add the gold to Blossom's character.
Yeah, you're right. I'll do that.
85.
85? Everyone got 85 gold?
Yeah.
Wait, 425 divided by 6 is 70.83333333.
No, there's 5 of us.
Yeah, but they just said Blossom arrived and is...
Yes, that is 5!
Yes.
We're not giving Jaster money, because they're the DM.
Alright.
Yeah, God, you can suck it. You don't get money.
You get the thing that I send you whenever you DM me, Jaster.
Kenshi loses 5 gold. God has taken it.
Motherfucker.
Think about,
I always hate it when God makes your wallet. Don't you just hate it when that happens?
Hey, Kenshi, I made for the custom player model, I squished your head a little bit so the proportion of the ears fits a little better. This is what I got.
Funny.
If anyone attacks,
But yeah, right now,
I also have
you know,
anything
no one's
near
really
the steel
checking in
defender just
on you. If
opposes,
you want to do
say-
anything, the butlers can help you. But yeah, whatever you want to do right now is you.
I guess me and Juniper would go and cook for now.
So yeah, you're led to this magnificent kitchen. There's a grand fire going on in like this fireplace area.
Or would you want me to like re-roll the stats because
There's plenty of utensils.
range?
You know, it's pretty much a grand kitchen, all to yourselves.
Okay.
What do you suggest Soup makes with you?
Well, we have access to all their ingredients, I'm assuming, so... What do we want to make?
Soup is asking you for that reason. Soup does not know what he wants.
Alright, Soup, we're gonna teach you the ultimate recipe. We're gonna make you branch out here. You're gonna learn to make stew.
Ooh, Soup is intrigued.
It's like soup, but...
Thicker.
Yeah.
I told you what happens if Soup ever dies, the new character I'm bringing in, correct?
No, I don't think so.
His name is gonna be Stew.
Beautiful.
Soup's long-lost brother, Stew.
Exactly.
And then the next one will be Sauce.
You're gonna find their long-lost sister, Fondue.
Oh god damn it. Jaster's gonna fucking hate
So-
me.
And then their cousin,
So,
Creme Brulee.
what are you guys wanting to do?
We're gonna make stew.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're gonna make stew.
You can go ahead, roll survival, with advantage and a +1. Because
And
it's a
another
great kitchen.
+2 from the cook's tools, or can we do +3 because it's lavish?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Okay. I'm assuming, Kenshi, you want to help me because I
Yeah,
think I have a higher survival.
You get I have +4 for survival.
I have +4 survival, +1 from my degree, so I have 5.
We're doing it together, so at that point it's just a help action.
Okay. I rolled it.
That is
15.
Plus proficiency.
Yeah, so that's 18.
Alright, so yeah, you make some pretty good stew. And I'm assuming you eat it right there in the kitchen. The butler's kind of standing off to the side, watching you, waiting to see if you need anything.
I'll wave him over. Hey, you want a job?
If there's anything I can assist you with,
Hey,
yes.
Enjoy some stew.
This is highly irregular.
Yeah, I don't care.
Soup wishes for
Very
you
well.
to indulge in the cooking.
Very well.
This guy is just like, what the fuck is up with these guys?
Yeah, he's going to have some stew and he's going to actually enjoy it.
Hell yeah.
And yeah, I mean, is there anything else you want to do other than just eat soup?
I mean, I might go shopping out in the town itself, but...
Yeah, I
So-
might be interested in seeing if there's anything a little more interesting.
Felix, is there anything you want to do as well?
I'd probably just explore.
The castle, or
Like, wherever I'm allowed to wander, I'll wander.
there's very little restricted areas. It's like the guards room, which you're restricted from. There's the royal quarters that you're restricted from.
That makes
The
sense.
servant quarters. But you're pretty much given free reign of the castle at this point.
I'll generally stay close to the sleeping quarters, just in case Alba wakes up. But, yeah, I'm just
What are you looking for in particular? Is there anything like that would catch your interest?
I'm just kind of looking around, trying to make sure that, I'm basically getting like an idea of how the area is and stuff, but I'm not gonna like do anything.
So you're just trying
like...
to get the vibes.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's a royal palace. There's some hoity-toity assholes around. You know, there's people who kind of like walk around like a shit don't stink. But you're kind of used to that. You lived in the capital. You dealt with that on a daily basis, so it's like whatever. You also, you know, there's artwork on the wall. There's like some, you know, different statues of like bats that are kind of in this sort of gothic, brutalist kind of style. But like overall, it seems like this is just a meeting. This whole, like, it's just a buzz with like different meetings going on, different like how do you do's. Nothing really sticks out to you as suspicious. This is just you used to guard things like events like this, and usually nothing really happens that is of note or worry, other than maybe we'll have a new policy when we wake up in the morning.
Gotcha. It'll just be kind of like chilling then, checking out the place, get to know the layout, just in case.
It is kind of a mess of a layout. There's no like real rhyme or reason to the layout. It just seems like we need something here, so let's do it.
Fun.
But you know, you get lost a couple of times, but you do have butlers that point you in the right direction.
Oh yeah.
And and I'm assuming Alba, you're just sleeping.
Yeah, still sleepy.
All right. And
oh yeah, by the way, I'm just gonna regen my slots now because we sleep.
Okay, not a problem. And Juniper and Soup, you said once you were done you expressed interest in going to the shops?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm assuming you tell the butler that, and he's like, yes, I can surely escort you around.
Alright.
Guess we'll go shopping together then.
And he will take you out into the shopping district. It's a lot of brick and mortar place. There's no like bazaar, it seems.
Nah, I know.
You see like different lights in different windows.
Nah, I'm not making
There's blacksmith. You walk by a few of those. There's some potion sellers who seem to be making some strange elixirs in their windows.
Basicness out of me, but that's fine.
There's different haberdasheries.
They don't get
There's also some pawn shops. There's some just general trade locations. Whatever you can think of, there's probably a
fucking
location
birds,
for
man.
that.
They're in the air. They're fucking flying.
So what are you guys interested in right now?
Cat, you go first.
Well, we might finally be able to afford a magic weapon of some sort, so...
Alright, so what do we got?
Let's see if they have anything like that.
So you're looking for an enchanter or a blacksmith?
Either or.
It's up to you, whichever one you want.
Yeah. Enchanter, okay.
What's happened in the Halos?
Okay, I will, he'll lead you to a place he knows of, and he's going to begin to open the door for you and say, I should warn you, the gentleman here is, very old. You may have to speak up, and he may say strange incantations at times.
Oh, I'm good at being loud, don't worry.
Very well.
I can attest to that.
Soup can use pictures.
Yeah.
And he opens the door and you see this very, very elderly ferret. Working over like some books and like casting you see some like magic go from his fingers into this cup. And he like examines it and says, and just fucking grumbles. He seems to not know you're there.
Hello, sir.
You shouldn't sneak up on people like that. If I was younger, I could have blown you to smithereens.
Oh, don't worry, I believe you. How about it?
Yes. What can I help you with? Are we with? He leans over his corner and you see like this little shimmer of light, like kind of floating around.
Yes,
Are we in operating hours?
Yes, I assume.
Not fully, not for the
Yes.
human
Welcome
side anyways.
to Merlin's
Those
Warlock
Aragons, man.
Emporium.
They're kinda cool looking. Let's see. Where the fuck's my
How can I help you?
I have various hand axes that I wish to have enchanted, if any.
Oh yes, I just added
Let me
my
take a look at
own
him.
little guy.
I
Yes.
was
Connor T. Wallace.
Yes. Yes. The pudding seems right. What do you want him to do?
What needs to be done?
What can you do with them?
I can make them set things on fire. I can make them cold. I can make them just return to your hands when you throw them.
I have a solution for that later.
Soup can do that one too.
Is it really?
Can you just give like a
you can summon the pickles as well?
Soup has the ability to summon his sword.
I don't know. I do remember I had a very
you
long
mastered the
this
pickles as well.
Very, very brutal.
Does this make
That-
Soup
that
an
little-
enchanter?
It's been long enough
that-
that I've essentially forgotten.
That's up for you to interpret. Right now, it just sounds like the ramblings of an old madman.
Funny.
You see the little bit of light, like, kind of come over and sit on his shoulder. So, yes, what can I do for you?
Could you just give them a smorgasbord of effects? I have a bunch of axes here. How much is it for each one?
What gun did I give him?
Depending on what you want, using my base prices are about 100 gold.
Oh.
Just one.
I have
then
a
would be
VR.
Neat. How much for this big deck of Corbin then?
I'm an ODST, right?
To get
Say that
enchanted?
again, I couldn't hear you.
How much for my polearm? Is it the same price?
Yes, I charge by the enchantment, not the weapon.
They're Spartan, right?
What did you say? He looks over to the little ball of
Are
light
the
next.
aliens with us or against us?
Yeah,
I'm assuming
I
they're
know
against
about
us.
the special. That's what I'm offering. Yeah. All right.
How far?
All right. What can I do for you? Who are you?
Got it. Oh yeah, it's
So what
Halo
sort of
3,
damage
because
do you
now
think
everything's
this
all
polearm
fucking-
should do more of?
Yeah, and are you going with the cannon ending?
looks at
going
it,
into 4 and Guardians
he, like,
and all that
feels
bullshit,
over
or
the
are you
blade,
picking it up as
and then he
go?
goes along the edge and does a big sniff across it.
Alright, so Cortana legitimately actually
There's
dead.
no fucking coke here.
Yeah, we
But
don't have
then-
that, so I'm sorry.
Palpatine, he was dead, but then he wasn't.
Wait, why are you here?
Enchantments?
Do we do that here?
Yes, you do.
Alright.
Yeah, just introduce someone new, for fuck's sake.
What was your question?
Is this really the best
Can I
enchantment?
use prestidigitation to like make a little
just
mock
bring
of
in
what
just
we want? And it's
literally
just like a little sword
Hell,
that's
I don't
sparkly
care.
and
Bring back the
enchanting
fucking,
and fluorescing.
what are those little
yeah,
scavenger guys
Oh,
from,
you
like,
want it to
the
glow?
first
I can do
Star
that.
Wars release. Bring back those guys.
I won't even.
Yeah, bring
I'm
back the
just trying.
Jawas, make them
Let's
the
say
bad guys.
it's not really doing much. So
Yeah.
if you want it to just glow, I can do it for like 25 gold.
They literally just run around.
I'll
they
lean in,
steal your
Trooper.
catalytic
Did you want your
converter,
weapon?
and then you fuck off.
I'm not sure if
They're
I want it
space
from this
Mexicans,
shop.
and I love and hate them.
His effectiveness is very much in doubt currently.
Fucking steal
My
your catalytic
effectiveness is
converter
not
and
in
fucks
doubt.
off. Yeah.
I am the head of the Warlock Guild.
Have you ever heard of a Warlock Guild, Soup?
Alright.
Look, here's my patron right here. He points to the ball of light.
Are warlocks commonplace enough that I would understand what a quote-unquote patron is? Is the concept there?
I will say you can roll a history.
Yeah. One guy, then the good guys, then bad guys. Good guys, then bad guys. Until one side is completely
Should I also roll a history check on this?
You can go ahead, yeah.
Okay.
You don't know what the fuck he's talking about? He's never really delved into the magic, though. You know that warlocks get their power from some other entity.
fair.
Usually it's like, you know, a god or you know, a deer sometimes for the more insane ones. You don't know what this is that's on his shoulder, though.
Okay, I'll whisper this to Juniper.
So, let's just put the initiative.
Uh-huh. Alright, we'll give him a shot. Make this do lightning damage.
15.
Make it
What damage did you say?
lightning.
Oh,
Okay.
yes, that. So that will be 100 gold pieces.
When you're done, I'll pass you. The gold's right here.
He's gonna like lift it up and kind of like when he moves it away from the desk, he kind of hunches over a bit, like as if he's struggling to carry it, and brings it over to a work desk. He like pulls out some books. It's
Yeah,
here.
BR5.
Oh yes, yes. The potatoes.
Just a guy.
I'm very concerned for this man's existence. How is he functioning?
Soup
Oh
does not
yes,
agree.
here it is.
Yeah.
I found the pickles. I will apply the snot to the weapon. Don't you worry.
I'm very
And
concerned.
he like
sir.
starts muttering strange incantations in a language neither of you know. And you see like bits of lightning go from his fingertips onto the weapon.
It's single, burst, and full, right?
Ooh, I like how the hat looks. I'm gonna have to
And
put
you see
position
him
it when
like
it's-
lean back. You hear the cracks of his back as he leans back, and then just goes, "Ugh!" And you see like a big bolt of lightning go from his finger onto the weapon, and you see your weapon now kind of crackle a bit with you know, with lightning. It's not like constantly doing it, but it's there.
Well, that much is
I'm
impressive
going
at the
to
end.
roll, and I'm going to roll to see how well he does.
This can only go well.
So wait. What would I do? Targeted
Here you
roll,
are, little
roll,
Timmy.
Just roll.
Here you
No
are.
modifiers.
I take it.
Just
He's going
blast.
to like kind of weakly place it on the counter.
I said I'd take it. You might not hear me every time.
Alright, and I'll just need that. What was it again? He turns over to the
Can
left.
we just do the roll?
100
just to
gold.
save everyone
I
the
passed
fuck?
you the 100 gold.
Okay, he takes it. He's like,
So-
wait a minute.
Secondary thing.
1,
I shot my battle rifle.
2,
Would I have hit
3.
it?
And he starts counting it out. It's very slow.
Very, very slow.
But for all intents and purposes, he eventually counts it out. You now, with your weapon, it now does 1d4 lightning damage. Actually, no. I went off the wrong table. It's d6,
Nice.
which I think is fair for 100 gold.
Yeah.
Do we agree that's fair for 100 gold at d6?
Yeah?
I think that's fair.
Especially since it doesn't provide an attack, like, to hit bonus at all, so yeah.
Yeah. Hey, who are you? Pointing to
A far away grunt.
Soup was just curious. Soup may be back later.
Yeah, I'd have
Oh, I enjoy soup.
Or
Do you have
just
any?
Hmm. Would Soup get a discount on your services if he provided soup?
Do we do deals?
And I
The
hit with a
patron
21,
says no.
so that means
And Soup does
anything
not wish to give
long,
Soup.
I missed. Anything extreme, I missed. But
Would you
anything
give Soup
closer,
money
medium,
for Soup?
hit.
Just testing the game.
I can give you 2 copper.
Hmm. Soup does not wish to do that deal.
Yeah.
Soup is the only thing I can eat now that I don't have teeth.
Alright.
I'll give you a silver.
Hmm.
The people at the grocery store are not very nice to me.
That's rude.
How much would an
Are they
actual
nice
hand
to
of soup run
me?
for?
That's a good ass question. How much are how much is like rations?
Is there a way like the gun would do that, or where
I don't remember what a ration price is.
I don't know.
If you look it up, you could find it.
Got it. I rolled a 10
Could we
on
just,
the
like, assume 1 gold?
I think it's something similar to that.
No, so a day's worth of food is 5 silver. So I would say like it'd probably be like a can of soup would be like 1 silver, 5 copper.
Okay. Hmm.
Pop this up.
Take me on an old man.
What kind of soup do you like?
Soup is soup.
Okay, I'll give him the
Oh, I see.
I'll give him a can of soup, I guess, for the silver.
Oh. He's gonna take it and hold it in reverence.
So I would have
And
shot
then
that grunt.
try to open it, but not very successful.
Okay,
Because we
I'll
have
say
a
pass it
pull
back to
top.
Soup for 1 second. Soup will open it.
Okay. You're a
Okay, I'll
very
grab
nice
it, I'll-
young woman.
Soup will just turn around and use prestidigitation to open it.
You're a very nice young woman.
Got it.
Hmm. Soup is not a woman, but Soup appreciates.
Where am I?
You are in your shop.
My
Okay.
Soup may be back later. Soup wishes to do other shopping first.
Okay. And he's gonna start like drinking the soup like it's a fucking coffee.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, and what did you want to? Any other shops you guys wanted to go to?
I wanted to go to a blacksmith. I may go back to the enchanter if I don't find anything fun.
Okay. So you go to the blacksmith and you see there is let me roll for this. There is a
Got it.
you see this salamander. He is working the forge. He's plumbing the bellows, and he pulls out this yellow hot piece of metal, and it has some sparks. And he starts working it, and he looks up at you and says, "Oh, I'll be right over."
Progressive.
And he like works to the bit. He takes a few minutes, and then he puts it off to the side, and comes over. How can I help you today?
Soup was wondering if you had a longsword, possibly?
Yeah.
Oh, do I have long swords? Well, let's see here. And he walks over to the corner of the shop and leads you around, and you see like a sort of display of
More actions I
different
do,
long swords.
bigger negative.
Let's see here. How fancy and intricate are we looking, and what sort of material are we looking at?
What would be equivalent to either a +1 longsword or +2 longsword? I don't know pricing at all, so.
Let me look that up.
Got it.
see here.
Running kind of make the tournament.
He's like, no. So you're like, you want something that's a bit heftier and more well balanced, is what you're pretty much asking him.
Basically, something that would hit a bit hard.
Yeah. So he's going to.
And I show him the one that I have just for comparison.
Let me see. Okay. No, not. No.
Got him. Shot him once in the leg. He fucking exploded.
Let's see. What's your price range?
Soup is looking to spend about 100 to 150 gold, but Soup has other weapons you may be interested in.
I'll open up my thing. Hit the roll.
If Soup buys a longsword, he would sell you his current longsword.
Let me see. How do I?
Hit the roll for the PR. I only shoot one.
Well, I do have this, and he pulls out this sort of dark black longsword off the shelf. It has like a red scabbard and a red leather handle. This is a personal project I've been working on. Rather than using your standard iron, I use cold iron and
one again.
Use that as an alloy to make it into steel.
So that would be
it's a bit. This one is a bit more well balanced than yours. Here, try this. And it is what you're asking for, a +1.
Okay.
+1 to hit, not damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Soup wants to know the price?
Yeah.
This one will be. Let's see here. He's gonna look at your longsword. Kind of look at this make.
Got it. So if I were to attack again, it's at a -6.
Well, this one I was looking to get 200 from, but I can go. I could probably go with 180. Giving you 5 gold discount and buying a sword. Unless you have other things to trade.
Shit escalates.
But we might want to better your armor. So
this.
Maybe something that's not can.
I missed.
Supud is only interested in lighter armors.
Hey, well, I don't think you will get much lighter armor than
there they go.
that.
And my I would hit and
do you have anything you suggest for Soup?
-9.
Literally anything else.
I will say underneath the cans it is normal leather armor.
Yeah.
And it does look completely normal, it's just covered with cans.
Oh, so it is just leather armor, it's just not all cans.
Yeah, I am wearing leather armor.
Oh, then he's not gonna say that.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean it is like that in the illustration.
You'll just do the,
it's just his pauldrons and certain aspects of it. He's used cans as like BS reinforcement.
Yeah. So what are you thinking?
Soup wishes to come back. He will think about it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you have anything else to trade, I'm always looking for projects.
I guess Soup has this. He'll pull out a greatsword.
Look at him go.
He's going to examine it. I could probably bring it down with this.
So has he hit?
said it was a great sword, right?
Yeah, it was a great sword.
Some nicks in this I'd have to file.
Oh, I see. So we got the advantage if we keep the distance, but if they get close, they start doing a shit.
I could do with this about, say, 140.
I'll have Soup lean to Juniper. Do you suggest Soup buys the sword or gets it his current enchanted?
It's up to you. I don't. Yeah, they're both good options. There's no extra damage is nice. Easier to hit is nice. Sharper. Hard to say.
Yeah. Yeah. Makes sense.
I am honestly not sure which to pick. Because I know I want to do one or the other, but...
I just get the upgraded sword, I guess.
Yeah.
What?
If you want someone just to pick for you, just get the upgraded one, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess Soup will buy it. Or actually, can I try to persuade him to lower the price a bit more?
You can try, it'll be difficult though.
Okay, why did my browser have a fucking heart attack?
Why not?
Jesus Christ.
One.
Yeah. So let's see what he.
Am I even good at persuasion? No, I'm horrid at it.
Yeah. So if I was close, it would hit. But
Soup will come back.
Very well. I mean, I will keep it for a bit for you.
Soup appreciates it.
yeah. I'm guessing progressive
And
and
he's
tank
gonna
fire makes the difficulty bigger.
put it back and alright, where do you want to go now?
Oh, it does.
I'm gonna think about which to do for a bit, so I think that's all the shopping I want to do. Cat?
I'm done. I'm done.
Jaster.
And
Okay.
yeah,
Oh no, I thought you couldn't hear the cat. So was
I
trying to
could.
say-
I can hear them saying they're pretty much done. So yeah. What else do you want to do, Fire? Because now it's on your turn.
I don't think there's anything else I want to do.
Okay. So then I guess you will head back to the palace, and I think that's where we'll call it for tonight.
Alright, sounds good to me.
Unless there's anything that Alba wants to do or Felix wants to do.
Actually,
Yeah.
if I could real quick see about something that would be interesting idea, because I think it'd be funny if I end up having more damage as what's it with my mouth.
Fuck off. Maybe they hit the cover.
To see it, but I think I would have to, go to a blacksmith that we can be for longer.
But let's say he wasn't.
What, you want to make yourself a grill?
Let's say like
Metal grill?
Kind of like brass knuckles but for my mouth.
So run me through that.
Yeah,
Run
that's
me
called
like,
a
let's
grill.
say
Oh, I don't
two.
fucking know. Oh, was
So
that
what
Jaster?
you're really looking for is a dentist.
No.
Yeah, because dentists do that.
Into your mouth.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Except for,
those are grills.
I don't know. Okay, the thing is, though, when it comes to stuff like brass knuckles that are still, like, you're using your fists, but you put something on your fists, is that considered unarmed fighting still, or do you now have...
That's something I would need to consider.
If I remember
also,
right,
we would need to consider how long it's going to take to boost every single one of your goddamn teeth.
Well, more of it would be
well,
something
maybe
that
only the canines.
like something that I can kind of sketch it up for you to get.
Got it.
Cause.
All right, I am going to go, by the way, because it's 6 in the morning for me now. So see it.
Understandable.
No.
Hey.
I don't know. I'll think up of something, but if I think up of something, would you be down for talking it out or what have you?
Yeah, we can talk about it.
Yeah. Because, like, currently, I'm not gonna lie, my bite attack is not very far off from my pike attack in terms of damage. Because it's a D8 versus a D10.